an Academy gamer, if I'm not mistaken. Up against Xavi over there on the Kai.
Good.
Feeling out each other's defenses. Trying to get on the rope to avoid the shock state, but brought down to earth by a stun edge. Xavi getting some pressure going here now.
Oh, and great 5K there. Meshed up. Oh, hits a close slash then. Maybe a potential DP on wake up, but it's only game 1. Still waking up our hands right now on buttons, but unfortunate burst bait here. Oh my god, look at Chipp's health bar evaporating in front of his eyes.
Yeah, fantastic conversion there. Wild Assault into that shock state conversion to secure that positive bonus, and the 6P in a special move will close it out here on the other side. Get a bit of that burst back for round 2.
Yeah, and I'm gonna imagine here that Sloth's gonna look for some kind of just way to work around these, you know, obviously incredibly strong buttons from Kai then, but seems to be tough to be boxed off. Going out from there, basic run up then, soft knockdown. Great dash block, honestly, but unfortunately finding getting clipped, and it might be enough to kill. Oh, it's Sacred what misses!
Yeah, that Sacred Edge just barely low profiling there. Pulse not out yet. PRC will see that jump in though, and that's going to be a 6P for Xavi. Ends broadly against Chipp, having a sort of reactive game plan is sometimes a little dangerous, but Xavi absolutely doing great with it. Just from those just a 5P shock at stun edge at round start, right? Or just, hey, I'm gonna use my meter, I'm gonna PRC, I'm gonna see what they're doing, I'm gonna win a round.
Right, absolutely. And with something like a tool like Stun Dipper and having meter behind it, even just sending it to like quickly advance and then adjust to your opponent, kind of moving in that moment. I've been playing a lot of Unika myself, and using her Gun Dipper PRC definitely kind of shows me the light how a lot of these characters play. So let's see if Sloth can adjust here going into our second game. They definitely had a bit of moments of pressure going on, but Xavi able to fight back. Oh, unfortunate whiff here. Now it's a party time left, right, but misses the meaty, unfortunately, into 6P. Immediate burst off, though.
Yeah, Sloth maybe getting caught by the 6Ps on a lot of these jump-ins. Curious to see if they adapt their gameplay to deal with that. Xavi securing the hard knockdown by riding the lightning over here on the other side of the map. And it's the low, it's the toe tickler, it's the shock state conversion. You're dead!
Definitely a low, but not low damage for that situation right there. Nice. So let's see how we can adjust that. Oh, and that's a weird visual thing with bro. I see some of these odd situations that look like genuinely Chipp should be side switching you, but yet you're still facing the other way. So a visual trickery then, but burst in the corner then. Definitely an option for Xavi to at least maybe get Sloth's burst here. Keep pressure going with the RC.
Nearly full risk gauge. Oh, but Xavi does not have the fear of God in them. Oh, a little scared now though. Look to backdash to check a throw, but Xavi didn't fall for it.
And I really like the patience that Xavi's kind of playing with here. Not really overcommitting anything too crazy, unless they're feeling obviously occasional 6P here, but a lot of good 2P usage, and actually gets clipped on that attempt. Great use of the rope there by Sloth to be able to take this round 2, go into round 3.
Absolutely, Sloth maybe seeing a couple gaps through Xavi's more reactive armor there. A little bit of stagger pressure, finding the counter hit, but no clean conversion means Xavi's going to take their turn here in the corner with Shock State, but a nice dash out from Sloth, and a throw bait.
Such a nerve-wracking moment here. Oh, and there's the shimmy. I was like, what's it going to come from? You're so afraid to press something here. Going with the combos, so oh my gosh, I can't believe how quickly you just fall over as Chipp. One wrong mistake with that shimmy and it's over.
Welcome Jill, welcome Dilbs, welcome Green. Love to see some Jeekers in chat. Alright, we're heading into game 3 here. An uphill battle for Sloth to be sure, but we're seeing adaptations already. I'm not counting them out yet.
There we go. Great starter so far from Sloth. Getting the first right away. DP's off, says, get off me. I do not want to be a ninja today.
I reject the ways of ninjutsu. Embrace the sword, but Sloth looking to just burst out, set up the tightrope. Checked by these low moves in neutral.
Up there. Oh, jumps over the command grab. I swear, that command grab, no matter how many times I jump it, then actually hitting him out of it seems such tough to do. But great maneuver by Xavi. Unfortunately, finds himself going through the wall regardless. Out there, positive then for Sloth. But at this point, though, because of Chipp's low health, like any hit can pretty much do it for either side. Casey keeps the turn going. YRC off me. Great block on the side switch.
PRC out, closes the distance back in. PRC to keep the overhead safe, and it's the low. Sloth secures the round.
Counter hit starter then, gets them to the wall. MjKurase wants you to be in, gets blocked out, but unfortunately jumps over. Good pressure so far. No one's really like hard committing to anything kind of hard call out here. Just a lot of real basic frame shot attempts. Oh, but great burst bait, honestly, by Sloth. My goodness, that was good.
Fantastic jump cancel. Nice little ups and downs on the tightrope. Trying to take Xavi to the circus. With the clown
going to here. Oh, it didn't pick up!
Just a little too much gravity on that route, so Sloth is going to need to find one more conversion. They've got some meter to burn. PRC spent on Xavi's side. And it's the dash of 2K. Sloth on the board.
And Xavi, how dare you press a button in front of Chipp? You know, that's a time is old, tale as old as time, right? You know, you're like, I'll clip him early. You whiff that one button, and they just slam that dash macro. Yeah, you feel it. But great stuff from Sloth, adjusting enough here. Says no 3-0s tonight. Definitely not in my, looks like round 2 so far here. And going here into game 4. Let's see if Xavi can kind of brush it up there. Honestly, it was a close set regardless, but that's the thing about Chipp, right? All you gotta do is hit him once, 1.5 times, and the game could be yours.
Absolutely. And some of those late game situations where you've got just one chunk of meter, your opponent has just one chunk of meter. When you spend yours first, if you're not right, oh, that can be a perilous situation. That being said, Xavi looking to maintain some dominance here early and baits the DP.
And your health bar was disappearing there, even if you had more enough to spend it then. My goodness, good stuff from Xavi here. Taking a pretty quick first round then, but once again, now Sloth getting some option. Unfortunately, no full pickup. Positive one's been really good to get some of that burst meter back, but run straight into a 6P. You want to press that far slash, but run to the wall of 6P. Ride the lightning going through the wall, taking about 55-60% of your life in the process. And just like that, could be anything enough to take this game here. From Xavi. Remember the burst bait, Sloth's not taking it.
DP out, a whiff punished, get things started. The overhead into the RC, rope extension. Hops over, oh, but caught by the 5P, didn't fall for the burst bait. RC to keep it safe, DP in.
Oh,
and DP's in the gap, Sloth didn't keep it tight, and that's gonna be set for Xavi. On the Unika. We've got Akeno over here on the ramp, burst out already. We got big swords, we got bikes, we're swanging them.
Hey, I'm definitely not familiar with Sim then too, so I'm kind of curious to see what they can bring with this, you know, newest character to the Strides edition. Obviously, if anyone had a chance to watch the anime, you got a very, very will about who she is and where she came from and everything, but you know, in the matchup itself, then this definitely doesn't feel like a very good Unika match. Once again, a lot of characters that want to play this kind of mid-range, you know, brawl style seem to get outclassed by most of the things that Ram does. So definitely a tougher one there, and the frame data once again doesn't really support her. But good stuff so far. A great 5P anti-air, honestly, too. I was always wondering if they'd ever potentially visit, you know, the light buttons in some ways again in Stride. Because there's a lot of power in anti-airing with those there, but a lot of good aerial options, so it makes sense. Good knockdown here, Akeno. Boxing them in, and Sim is already kind of halfway through their life bar here in the second round. Oh, and a great little Daru PRC throw. Love to see that.
This wouldn't have to be symbolist, would it? Per se? If so, we've seen them reach. We've seen them on the Soul before. Gonna snipe down with a projectile, but no, projectiles coming out from Akeno. The deflection to try and make some space. Hedging away from the full burst. Unfortunately, getting caught by the flip kick overhead doesn't do a ton of damage. Hard to convert off without meter, but when you just need that last little bit, it gets there.
And you have to love the experience of, you know, deflect shield the first flip, ate it the second time. So when Ram has a away, special move in, call it a day. So good stuff to Akeno here, taking a pretty, I'd say, you know, fairly confident first game. So Sim here, maybe they're only on the Unika then, sticking with it then, but love to see what we will adjust with going into it. Buttons there. It's around the 6P at the start. Building up some good risk so far. So if we can get that one hit, it'll be big, but there it is. A lot of folks not taking advantage of jumping out of the laser setups from Unika, but Akeno showing they just have a good understanding of this level. Hard knockdown and positive bonus here. Going through the wall.
Oh, bait. Gets that crouch block on the second hit to stay a bit more plus.
Now we're seeing that 5P anti-air again. Enough into Calvados. Should easily be enough.
Ram players will tell you this super is unusable, it's garbage, and it kills every time.
The only thing I'll give them in thing that stinks is how much burst meter ends up building. So definitely a tough element for there. But we find ourselves being blocked in once again by Ramlethal. We're all eating these gut crush swords.
It's that goose chase meme. It's right. I can only use it if I have both my swords. Why wouldn't you have both of your swords, Ramlethal? And she guard crushes me again from full screen. Ooh, wild assault conversion. Akeno looking to take this to the wall.
Yeah, definitely not dead. It's a wild assault scaling there, but once again, positive bonus for Akeno. Gets a free jump in. 100 meter on Sim. Definitely in the weapons free range, but almost never see that then, unfortunately, for how hard it is to actually use outside of some situations. Oh, and all the JPs that didn't
burst out. That's tough though, because that might even be auto burst baited, right? If you're holding FD back.
Yeah. How it feels when Leos do it too. So. And fought out pretty well here. Honestly, could have even spent the other 50 then to kind of keep the situation going. There are pickups you can do off of her super then. They're definitely not easy, especially if you're not pushing them towards the corner then, but once again, I can respect either way.
Tough to navigate those situations, because if you just get a pretty scaled combo and then you don't have the meter to navigate in neutral afterwards, especially when your opponent has meter, right? It could be a scary situation.
Absolutely.
That being said, scary situation, just like getting your DP baited. Burst out though, a laser to start, taking control of the neutral. Hits with the aerial projectile, but unfortunately not fast enough to get something else going before Akeno was able to take control back over the neutral. The PRC to keep it safe as well. But a great jump in from Sim to take control, find the wall break as well.
Great pickup in the enhanced. Yeah, it's so much damage. You actually get the empowered super, the difference is incredible. So good stuff here from Sim, showing us that they definitely have it figured out if they can get that hit. Ooh. Oh, but actually
dodges the gold burst. A little
low in the air.
Oh, and the far slash just short for once. For once, the Ram far slash doesn't reach. Sim takes the round.
Definitely a rarity, it feels like these days when that button is pressed then, but Akeno getting a 6P into knockdown. And we're stuck in the corner here, enjoying these swords. Try DPing out, actually clipped them in there. Great 5P usage. Unika 5P, an incredibly privileged button. Pressure back here, jumps out once again.
Big juggles here. Not enough to build some meter though, so gonna have to play some honest foozies to get back in.
Honest foozies and my guilty gear anchored. I can't believe it, but and just like that, look how honest that was. Then too, guard crush run up to you.
Honest pressuries. Oh, caught by the scooter. Looking for the burst bait. Oh, but just kills. That's gonna be.
I really like that choice
on
thing.
The board.
Because you can absolutely FD cancel that. First part is Unika, and then the immediate recognition of not getting the burst out of them there to press 5H, which was enough to just close it out here. So great stuff to Sim. Answering it back, just like Sloth did earlier, said there are no 3-0s in today's stream. I'm all here for it. Going into game 4 here, seeing some life from our Unika player. But this is Ramlethal. This is the beast that is. Let's see how we adjust.
There's the beast.
Oh, and there it is.
That isn't what you blaming.
And 5H is definitely a button that makes people want to blame the beast in this game here, but unfortunately finding ourselves, despite a great start, going through the wall. Positive bonus for Ramlethal here. Think it's under Bissett, build it up. Kind of box ourselves back in here. We are now in the corner. This should likely be around for Akeno, and it is great pickup. Let's go.
First nearly built back up for Sim. Winning the round start, getting some pressure going here in the corner. Some resets.
Great job boxing them in on the jump there too. I love the use of the JP, honestly. Middle than a lot of the other options you can do. Great pickup here as well. Getting the car super incredibly dead. This character does not struggle in the damage department. I will tell you that. So you learned that from Grandpa Soul very well. So when that risk is built up, you will feel it. Kind of playing a sort of like, you know, mostly full screen lane game, using that JD and then J23C6H empowered as well to do extra damage. Getting a full pickup here as well. A little hard knockdown, the hard knockdown dispenser. First, immediately take the turnbacks as you are not getting to play Ramlethal. Unfortunately, this is the pickup after. There's that DP. Great chase with the 2H, but no full combo.
Block the overhead, but opened by the low. Sim tying things up 2-2.
Great answer back. And there's that backdash BRC that Unika definitely can take advantage of. And with her having a grounded backdash, then kind of gives her a really, you know, specific option to pick up off of here. Great stuff there. Wow, good stuff with him. Yep, and there's basically two mix-ups you end up having to take based on that that option there. I think we're all kind of used to taking at least a backdash BRC mix-up depending on the character you're fighting. So good stuff here from Sim. I got to back going to our first game 5 of the night. Go. Unfortunately, find herself in the corner already against Ramlethal. I absolutely agree. 6-speed and pushed back in. Oh, surprisingly, did not get hit. Counter, they recovered in time. Oh, great special use, but unfortunately, no sword to pick up with it. Cancel getting kind of boxed in here. Push back in as well.
Oh, see.
Oh, and once again.
And a big punish here. Sim up on match point. There was a point where this set was 2-0 Akeno.
Yeah, someone just like came out of Sim out of nowhere. They've really woken up and the option of choosing or maybe figuring out what Akeno's doing, just getting around those buttons and never really fully committing. It's really good stuff to see so far. Akeno says, hey, hold on a sec. I am playing Ramlethal. Let's get you. Oh, and there it is. Waiting for the first sword
to dodge the sword explosion, but caught by the JP into that series of events. Yeah.
Oh, we ripped DP already. A charge wall assault combo as well. Can't say I've seen a route based on that in a minute yet. So we're gonna get a hard knockdown here with the gun dipper. Basic knock in.
I like the idea, right? Lock him out of burst, but it came back so fast, so Akeno's not perishing yet, and we've got swords to cook with. One more from above. Tries to bait the deflect shield, but the explosion pop pushed her out, but still able to find the opening after.
Really good of Akeno here, saying absolutely I'm not out of this quite yet in our final round of game 5 here. Unfortunately, if you beneath you, it is full counter hit starter. Look at the damage. Unika definitely not built different, unfortunately, based on that starter. That health bar evaporated. Basic knockdown's how you get started.
This little cross up, tossed back into mid-screen. YRC out from trying to control the situation. Cook with a wild assault and some swords. The throw whiffed on Sim, but appears to keep it safe. Oh. And chipped out by the rock, or possibly caught jumping. There's no way of knowing. It's unfortunate.
We'll never know, but...
We got May and Venom. We've got understrained violence versus restrained violence.
I found myself playing a little bit of Venom then. He's definitely a very fun character to pile and have a good time with, but it feels like you're very much trying to accept this like really annoying kind of just like, oh, I bet you can't get around all these projectiles. And then you do, and then you get hit, and you're like, well, will go next. So let's see if Stealthy can keep the pressure going. So far, is this actually Insert here? Insert, good stuff on the pressure, but Stealthy pretty much feels in control for the most part right now.
I like the little ball set and then the 5K that doesn't quite connect to set up like a different timing so you can't 6P through the ball. You can try and like mess with your opponent's head a little bit. A lot of big trades here for Stealthy. Not seeing a ton of huge routes, but sometimes like you want to win that battle. Chipp, oh, calls out the throw. Meter to convert with the Dark Angel as well. Taking Insert to the wall.
And I love that option. If you do hit Dark Angel, simply press 5H and Kai will pick up the rest of it for you. Great block on the 3K from the beginning there as well. Stops it. Oh my god, this pressure is so good from Stealthy. That basic air cards out of ball. Unfortunately, does get clipped here. Probably going to sit on the burst for now. Hard knockdown, unfortunately, then. You have to take this mix. No reversal option.
Keep it safe with the PRC.
Great dash blocking from this.
First, looking to win here. Caught by the Dolphin. RC into the overhead, not able to keep it going. Dodges the throw, but not able to get the punish in time. Couldn't make it back down to earth. Caught by the 5P and the 6H closes it out.
And I'm wondering if Stealthy thought maybe Insert was going to go for like an area option there, because it was jump and throw, so maybe it was kind of a botched like fuzzy jump attempt, or they kind of late reacted to throw, but either way here, going to this third round, unfortunately being down burst now is a scary place to be against a character as strong as May, but great control so far, kind of just keeping Insert locked and blocked in. HKarka staying plus. The middle goes as well, and it actually gets a bit of a pickup with the ball, but no full one, unfortunately. And Insert just feels like they're stuck right now. Pseudo Infinite, get out of this pressure, hold these cue balls. Oh, it starts with a simple throw, and May is no slouch for damage then, so Stealthy willing to spend it here. Throw as well, almost 100 meter on Stealthy's side. Oh, and great RC up to cancel, and a full pickup, and Stealthy takes the first game. A little bit scary there with having to spend that burst in the previous round, was actually able to get it back towards the end, so worst case scenario had an option, but really great sequence here, honestly.
Yeah, always a little spooky being against characters like May who can just maul you when they get in, but Stealthy absolutely controlling that space and showing us their tricks on the pool table, huh?
Definitely a pool shark for sure. So this humble low tier here, but I think we can all agree that Venom definitely maybe been in some what we considered like strive damage then, but I've seen some pickups that can definitely do it. But the control is definitely where this character seems to shine, so really good stuff here so far from Stealthy in that first game. And already seems to control the second one here as well. Unfortunately, Insert already finds himself getting pushed through the wall, does not have burst themselves, and full meter on Stealthy. See how we use it, BRC forward. We're stuck in, great catch on that Dolphin.
Ooh, the overhead after, it's so devious, that's so hard to block. Oh, into the command grab here, converting. Securing the wall break, gonna try and get a bit of that burst back. Ooh!
Oh my god, that was sick! Insert showing some absolutely incredible mobility there. Getting over the Dark Angel with the Dolphin cancel hop. That was so incredible, good stuff there. That's basic 5P pressure. Great, honestly, I'm loving the FD usage.
Yeah, loving the FT usage, but oh, the meter tax. Oh, that being said, finally built that 50 to have that 5D tap RC option.
Well, I'm kind of boxing as well, just kind of not wanting Insert to really be next to him at that point, but actually ends up walking here. Little car cancel on that HKarka there. Stealthy showing that they got all these lockdowns right there. Great, knocking the pool ball into them with JD pickup.
Oh, whiffs the command throw, but PRC to keep it safe. We're still playing, we're still playing. Fantastic use of airspace by Stealthy here to keep Insert thinking, and now bouncing him around. Insert gonna take that first to the next round.
And Venom easily with the coolest command grab in this game. The flexibility, the option to carry, you know, in some steps that actually can do a decent amount of damage despite how oddly scaled it ends up being. So just Stealthy taking that round, being hit, but no pickup option for insert here, getting knocked down. Just a mix, tried to backdash then, but Venom does have an ability to cover a lot of wake-up options that aren't just trying to block and guess, so. But this is May Guilty Gear, look at this damage! Ooh.
That's why you try and keep her out, but she's coming in with a dolphin, she's coming in with a whole aquarium. That being said, Stealthy trying to hustle for $20 in the pool hall. 100-meter available, gonna YRC out, make some space. Oh,
actually
clips behind the back. Big route here. Secures the wall break, and Stealthy up 2-0.
And I didn't quite catch that. I'm curious if the replay has it here. Did he micro walk out of the? He did. Okay, yeah. I was like, wow, the dolphin feel like it should have hit. He was kind of holding space, but yeah, he absolutely walked forward enough for the dolphin to end up whiffing there, and great close slash and RC to make sure it actually comboed and picked up. So great stuff from Stealthy here. Insert definitely getting very, very close to taking at least a game here. But Stealthy just absolutely holding control and kind of just keeping them stuck in this, you know, maze of pool balls and you know, when is it really my turn to get in? Blocked on the low.
Yeah, the set score being 2-0 here maybe doesn't reflect how close some of these games have been, but sometimes it could be a battle of just inches, even if your opponent's hitting you with a yardstick.
And I gotta say, great stuff to Stealthy there, holding the burst. That sequence there being entirely burst safe, unless the May messes it up. So, pressure going then, positive bonus. Good, great chase on the backdash with that PRC. And there's the command grab again. See what we're gonna get with this option here. Just going for the hard knockdown. Stay same side overhead. Oh, and they're gonna burst out and immediately have to basically block Dark Angel. Does not go away.
That's the Guilty Gear classic. Oh, I bursted! Dark Angel's like, oh, very interesting. Oh, baits the super though. And Stealthy going into what could be the last round with a burst differential, a full burst differential. Well, not quite. Wall break gets you a little bit of pocket money.
Enough to take into the next one. Hopefully you invest it wisely. This is looking incredibly stealthy right now, Anchored.
It's looking a little covert, a little subterfuge.
Just barely pushed that ball enough then to kind of keep the pressure going. And look at that, that's a decent amount of damage for literally being a button into super. Good stuff for Stealthy.
Oh, and it's
there we are.
Bro, looking for the burst. Maybe baiting a little too much, but finds the throw. Not dead yet. Oh, and the chip damage.
All right, next match coming up here. A little Johnny Potemkin. Ooh, pink Potemkin. The power up is real. Ooh, MjKurase. Okay. Definitely an incredibly strong Johnny player in there. Right, not familiar with Charlotte, but curious to see how they offer the options here. The battle of two Goliaths of this season and this time. Potemkin incredibly strong with all of his buffs that he, you know, at one point, you know, lost some things, then got him back, and then he kept some things, and you know, and now he's the case he's in. But Johnny also another character that's continued to get buffs and buffs as time is going on. So just like that, MJ putting. Oh, say MJ pushing through the wall. You're good, brother.
The strongest orange wall user of our time versus the strongest blue wall user of history.
Great burst by MJ here saying, yeah, I'm trying to die at this point right now. So keeping the pressure going. Close slash and pick with the card. Card super should be enough to close out. They do. First route going to MJ, but honestly, it was getting pretty close. One more knockdown for Potemkin could have been it, but let's see how Charlotte adjusts in this next round. Hammerfall right away. MJ was very much ready. Oh, and there it is, TK Finer. All are equal in the land of TK special overheads.
That's true. Flick trying to keep some distance, but no, cut down by the Finer, picked up by the card super. Charlotte having a hard knockdown and a card possibly to deal with. No, it's the jump in, a burst out to try and take control. But popped up again, MjKurase cleaning it up, securing game one.
And I really ended up liking that route. I feel like I never see Johnny's go for air routes unless it's for potential burst bait options then. So I'm curious if maybe that has more specific for damage or maybe a little bit of style points kind of thing. You know, I wouldn't blame you for either. You go for the combo that you know, right?
Absolutely. I have to feel that round start is maybe the most, and I could be incorrect. Feel free to correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but I feel like round start is maybe the most vulnerable part of Potemkin's game plan in this matchup. So navigating that for Charlotte, I feel, could be very important in these later sets.
Oh my gosh, and there's the armor auto correction. It sure does. It sure does. The game we play.
Hell yeah. Hammerfall break, got a second hit of armor. Armors through, finds the hard knockdown from full screen. Keeps the Hammerfall going. RC's in. Oh, scooped. Gets the meter.
Have to go through the wall, of course, too. Has such a ton of damage then, but no hard knockdown, so it gives a chance for Johnny to get to play neutral again. There's that TK misfiner overhead. Charlotte saying, nah, I'm not trying to keep your turn going here, MJ. 100-meter on Charlotte's side. I'm kind of curious for the chance to use it this round.
It's the TK finer again. Builds the meter to spell it out for you.
Love a good J super. Positive bonus.
100 on Charlotte's side. It could be HPP. It's not.
A little delayed deal. Seeing Johnny do that a little bit more often here. Great delayed jump option here from Charlotte. Then getting the game going at what point. Pushed into the corner.
Deflect shield to make some space. Oh, armor's through the press. It was right, but it was wrong because of armor. Charlotte showing MJ how short a round can be.
17 seconds, Anchored. 17 seconds was all it took to say, hey, I'm still in this too. Definitely more back and forth in that first round, but Charlotte answered back incredibly well here in the game too. Deflect shield off, absolutely, so not trying to deal with anything from Potemkin. And there's MJ special. We love to vault and deal.
Oh, and lands into Finer with the card pump. And we're back. No meter for a hard knockdown though. Charlotte's got some space to cook. Mega fist forward. And then the far side finds the hard knockdown in the corner. It could happen to you, chat. It could happen to you.
Oh, not quite enough, it looks like.
Not quite enough.
One more mix. 100 meter on MJ's side.
Blocks the gold burst, a great way to start off. But you still have to get through Johnny. You've got your burst bank yourself. Oh, it's the toe tickler. YRC's the deal, but it's baited, and just like that, MjKurase, as the river comes down, keeping it cool.
Yeah, look a little spooky after that really strong answer back by Charlotte in that second round, but you know, both players kind of just took really just one hit, but no full pick off that 2S, but being able to be YRC safe off of that vault deal. Good stuff from MJ, really showing a lot of comfort in this matchup, despite I'm sure being pretty volatile for both sides of it. No one wants to get knocked down here and have to deal with, you know, guard crush simulator.
I'm almost curious if minimum damage on HPP kills on that last wall stick, right?
Fair point. Fair point. I wonder if Charlotte will maybe the option of going stick at that point. Oh, actually gets clipped.
Great response to the jump in, yeah.
The armor. We're just seeing flashing red right now. It's Charlotte, of course, in the corner, and there's that low misfiner. And just like I said before, Anchored, all are created equal in the world of instant overheads specials.
All are created equal when the cards are down, and when the cards are down on top of you.
There it is. Say his name, chat. Jay's up in here. Let's see. Poor Charlotte trying to just find an option to get that knockdown, get to play their game plan. Ooh, great 5B anti-air. That's how it starts. Into immediate pickup. Oh, the health bar's gonna be blinking here soon.
It's a lot of meter spend though, and now Johnny's got 100. You do have a hard knockdown to cook with, but letting him backdash get away from you. No conversion off the 5P, but the instant overhead picks up. Looks to bait a burst, but doesn't find it. The YRC to make some space, but the steal over the slide head. Kurase up on set point.
Yeah, Kurase just looks like they're you know, rather comfortable with a lot of their decision making based on what's available to them meter-wise. But that once again, There it is, Potemkin Buster. Gets a bit of Oki, close up to the corner here. You were holding up, thinking the command grab was coming to get, and there it is! Just when you think you've got them figured out. Potemkin players are always ready to bring in another one, and a perfect on top of that too. Charlotte definitely, you know, showing that they are willing to answer back, and I think this is our third round 3.
Hammer falling in, looking at MjKurase, but a 6P against that 2S. Get things started. While assaulting in, backdash caught with the CS. Vault deal from the top rope.
Hold it, but no punish. We were actually air blocked then. It actually caught them. It's a punish too.
Scoops. 6K frame kill.
Great block on the TK overhead. It's such a scary spot to be. You do have a little bit of meter and push shield to work with. Gonna get moved through the wall here. Wondering if we're going with that to build a little bit less burst meter for Charlotte as well. Basic jump in, grid on the throw tech.
Oh, didn't block the 2K finder, but it wasn't enough. But the 2K was. The missed finder cancel reset.
Hard super. Because Viking could shoot through window as well, same thing. So you can put there. But we got Slayer, cloned, $1.50 hot dog, one of my favorite strive tech in this game. Best pedrito, an incredibly strong ABBA play that I have very much enjoyed watching seeing their play, and a really volatile, high damage matchup between characters. So let's see how it goes out. But cloned here, just coming off a recent top 8 as well from BBB. Incredibly strong stuff to them. Showing that Slayer, despite a couple of the nerfs, is definitely no slouch of a character if piloted well. So easy first round for Clone. Go basic pressure then. Oh, but we all run to the 5H. No full pickup though, unfortunately. We are mashing enough to give it great knockdown choice by Pedrito. Now we get the multiple overheads and a basic jumping into back JH. First up and going through the wall, and will be in JR as well. Spooky spot to be in with no reversal option for our Slayer. After the wires, he found ourselves dancing through here as well. Oh, the great backdash! ABBA backdash, incredibly privileged option.
Oh, caught out of the air. But a burst out into the corner to try and get things going. A preemptive 6P, but finds it afterwards. A burst from Clone to try and hold down the neutral. Take control over some of this JR time. Great way to fill back up. That bar was nearly empty a second ago, but now here it is, and it's full again. Great management from Pedrito.
Yeah, one thing I really think ABBA players put a lot more stake in as the character developed more, always usually being willing to spend your tension to just keep your JR bar healthy, right? Like a lot of times, because she just plays such incredibly broken neutral in JR, going through the wall with a soft knockdown, while it has some, you know, bad matchup situations, then definitely not a problem when you have the ability just to run at your opponent and swing with these giant disjointed buttons in both, you know, far slash and 5H. So really, some Pedrito. Honestly, Clone looked really in control in that first round, but then Pedrito's like, oh, hey, by the way, you know, ABBA kind of deletes health bars. That's what she's very, very good at in this game.
That's true. When your opponent has to come to you and you've got a big fuck off key to bash them over the head with, hey, looks good. Keep that JR gauge high.
Absolutely. And grade 6P, honestly, then, perfect Clone saying, all right, I'm still playing. But unfortunately, I have to say, maybe one of the best air buttons in the game, ABBA JR JH. Such an insane button for everything. Combos, hit you on the ground then. But speaking of good buttons, Slayer 2H, like to have a word with you. Media burst back then. Keeps it going then. Gonna go through the wall here. Oh, we're gonna spend it. I wonder if it'll be enough. The super did take a little bit of a nerf with damage. Oh, and just enough looks like with the wall break damage. Good stuff from Jeter in the first round. And great mix off the empty 6K too. With JH into bite. Getting the hit by that universe.
And it's the 5D that finally opens up. Able to sway into the super, find that hard knockdown as well. And it's the meaty overhead that'll close out the round. Perfect for cloned.
I feel like both these characters have the ability just to like perfect each other, right? You get kind of put in these sequences of you're dealing with like guard crush options into lows here too, bitch jumping and just risk is constantly building, but then you get hit, and where does the health bar go, Anchor? Where does it go?
Well, in that situation, if you're cloned, I'm almost happy to be hit there just because it means that the Ava's not getting JR gauge back. But here's the doors. You got to deal with the doors. A bold 5k, but it pays off. A little bit of neutral to play with. Oh, and a big counter hit. Sister may have some loops. But no loops.
An honest rare drop from cloned. I can't remember last time I thought clone drop a bunker loop, but depending on the hick and the counter hit option that it started as, it definitely has, you know, a couple different routes and choices, and okay, how close am I to them to be able to do the correct follow-up, but definitely spooky stuff. But really good job to them to actually air block that last, you know, squid super then to be able to get that 5k out in time. But, you know, once again, Pedrito taking it. Got to be able to close it out. And now we're looking at 2-0 already for Pedrito over cloned.
Yeah, that
Cloned,
mental
no
snack
slouch.
a little difficult there, especially to keep in mind all the possible gravities. But getting things started here with a nice 2D counter hit. Pedrito already going into JR, says, hey, if I'm going to burst, I might as well win neutral. Ooh, hops over the 5k. But out of JR gauge now.
Oh my god.
Across the bunker. Into the loops.
And they hit it on the absolute frame perfect because it kind of kept the damage bar going. Really great stuff from Clone, just showing an incredibly immaculate round there. Oh, and a pickup too. Oh. I have to say, I see such few Slayers actually pick up off of that option. Really great routing choice. Look at that damage too. Oh my gosh, and this Abba sound as well.
Clone trying to speed run back up to get a point on the board. In the sway, so Dory's gonna hit. Have a little meter to cook with. Punishes that overhead, looking for the burst. And catches the backdash as well. Clones not going down without a fight.
I feel it in my bones, Anchor. I think this is going to a game 5. Like, you know, such a strong answer back here from Clone, and just, you know, much better pilot into. He'd even taken some of these annoying situations of dealing with like the squid super from Abba. Like, it is incredibly a powerful tool for them to be able to kind of skip neutral, just run at you. But Clone really showing that, you know, she can easily handle all of that pressure that comes in. But Pedrito once again showing they could take these games, take the round, might be able to stop it at game 4. How we just so far 2K on both sides. An immediate burst off from Clone. Great walked up to be able to punish on it. It goes over the 5k again.
Oh, and a big counter hit on the Mappa, but Pedrito bringing the damage to Clones. Finds the wall stick, finds the key grab. A full bar of jar. A full gauge of JR. And a full bar of meter is going to keep Pedrito safe in that super. An unburstable punish, putting them up on set point.
And I really love that because I honestly felt the real broken Abba mix off of run up to them while they're still in the guard crush block stun basically. So, but covered up the pile super Mappa hunch from full screen, and there it is, the double dash through mix. But not enough to take the round.
Ooh, they're alive. Oh, it's the overhead, the jump scare.
Oh, this is the robbery character anchored.
Oh, if you're cloned, you so don't want to burst here, right? You so want it for round 3, but 100 meter to cook with on the other side, 50 meter from Ala. She's got the door option, letting it rip with 100 meter. No PRC, gonna burst out, and there it is. The Mappa hunch closes the gap.
But Pedrito, like you said, unfortunately, Clone absolutely had to spend that burst to be able to take that round out here. Definitely a bit of a detriment option then too. Great 2K check on the option going in.
And so many, and that's the hammer to try and check that 2K as well, right? Clone and Pedrito both just gambling on that approach option. Pedrito winning the neutral after though. Oh, just a tiny bit of JR, but that could be all the Pedrito needs. That's the door. Trade.
Just smell enough.
The 6K caught by 5H. Pedrito taking it over clones.
Love that. And I think this was looking like a classified potentially color. Oh, I knew it.
Classified and SYMPHUUKAI. Classified gonna be running up that hill too. Trying to make a deal with the Reaper here against SYMPHUUKAI. Big counter hit to convert here in the corner into the big ol' Tatsu.
Really good stuff. Hard knockdown there. Great guess on the close that. Oh, but no pickup off of the shimmy. I think Classified just didn't think SYMPHUUKAI would bite on it right away. I'm gonna be real. Incredibly strong stuff here. Classified taking a pretty easy first round. And up on burst as well. They end up wanting to spend it. Joe kicks themselves back in. Clipped on the option there for Crow, but no stained pop because of the trade.
Oh, dashes up after the spiral arrow. The Travau. No burst built back up until the very last hit of the wall stick is a little rough there. Ooh, 2D counter hit, gonna spend it immediately.
Great hit recognition there by SYMPHUUKAI to get that re-hitting pickup then. Class just showing that they're pretty comfortable with dash blocking it, but gets clipped on the low on the way option there. Oh, great throw!
Throws after the plus on block super. That's a scary situation to be in, but SYMPHUUKAI gambling right. Hard knockdown with Stain on the other side. Classified's got some mix to deal with. And it's the 2K.
The toes. Hits him with the leggy. Shout out Ramola if you know. There, basic trade here to start for both sides. There, some basic just 2H. It feels like a 2H loop at this point. Great JH jump in, honestly. These are those kind of hits done to be able to throw as well. The break route. Are we gonna super for the hard knockdown? We are, absolutely. We're not trying to play neutral with this character, even though we are the neutral queen. Respect there. Double dash up into throw. Not enough. That's RC though.
5D looks for the burst. Takes it with the JP. Classified. Burst to take us.
Really, really good stuff here, Classified. Just looking for in control then too, even though they gave up that second round, because round one was looking very Classified leniency here, and look at their option there. And obviously SYMPHUUKAI just kind of holding the burst, potentially looking for an option there. Sometimes you just don't want to give your opponent the satisfaction of getting the burst bait. It's almost better than, you know, almost better than letting it rip there. But also a top 8 qualifier too. So
indeed, winner side.
Winner side. Great pressure in. G already has you in the corner, kind of spooky spot to be, just trying to keep you boxed in there. And there's that whiff punish, absolutely, like in a similar lens of when you're fighting a character as fast like Chipp. Whiff a button, get hit.
Catching with the fire, but unfortunately not plus enough to extend SYMPHUUKAI. That's rough there, but Classified making the most of this lead. A big trade for SYMPHUUKAI, but a burst off from Classified. The backdash BRC to open them up. Close out the round.
He's so good. I heard some commentary on Classified as if he has 50-meter backdash BRC is in your future. So really, really good stuff then. And honestly, a great option for Geo to open people up. Characters don't really have a necessarily like strong, like, you know, high-low mix, if you will. So great utilization of that somewhat universal mechanic. Right there to positive bonus. A full burst bound SYMPHUUKAI, so definitely not out of it quite yet. Clipped by the Crow on the hold up there too. Probably wasn't expecting the option of it going all the way up. Find ourselves stuck in the corner ourselves against this character. Here comes him super.
2S catching those toes as Classified came in. SYMPHUUKAI trying to hold down that space. 100 meter on Classified side though, so options a little limited. And ooh, didn't kill, but the RC after did.
Anchor, do you think they need to buff Geo Air Super?
No, I don't think they do.
Okay. I think it feels stronger than it is, but it has a purpose.
No damage.
You know,
it did do like barely no damage there, but it did also win Classified the game. So saying it needs buffs is like, It's plus on block.
It's like, yeah, but like it's plus like 2. Like,
Oh,
plus
a
2,
swap
plus
from
3.
SYMPHUUKAI from
Ooh.
Espen over to the Unika. Looking to still
I
swing
played a-
those normals, but maybe looking for something a little more robust with a DP. Trying to check some gaps. Sometimes, sometimes it is nice to just swap to a character that has to be right less, you know?
Absolutely. And honestly, you look at a character like Geo and you go, that 5H looks nice. Have you seen my 5H? You slam Unika, right? Also 10 frames, incredibly massive gifted buttons, so... Oh, no full route, unfortunately, then, with that dash cancel. Unika definitely has some, you know, simpler options for getting those dash cancels there, except on the back input option there. But look at this damage. It's basically, we only started talking about it. It's almost the game, almost of a game 3 already.
Classified bursts out to survive, and the 6P scene with the PRC SYMPHUUKAI. It looks like they're back in this game.
And I wonder if it's just like the comfortability shift of like fighting a character like Testament as opposed to moving over to something against like Unika. Obviously Unika, you know, much more gifted in that damage department here, but it just feels like SYMPHUUKAI, like having the access to the DP. You know, most Geo players will tell you DP characters are not some of their favorite matchups then, but you know, if you can make it bait, make it work, the damage will definitely be there. But great answer from Sim. They will be locked into this Unika if they would win this set. So let's see if they can hold it here. Oh, and there's that 5H, that immediate burst. Great jump up on the option there. Yeah, a lot of Unika's Gatling actually aren't going to keep you locked the entire time. You can hold up a lot more than you realize. Last fight showing they understand enough to get around some of these spots. Basically jump in. 6P's actually out, says, all right, that's enough here. Real. -3 PRC's forward to see if they end up doing a budget all. Oh, but it's gonna clip.
Hit by the super.
That's if I check the Unika notes in between the game 3 and 4 here.
Pulling out the binder. Jumps over the laser. Classified been doing a great job of that in this set so far. Oh, clipped by the second hit of DP though.
And it's such a rough DP to punish if you find yourself a little bit further away from Unika when you end up first hit. You try to walk up for the second one and get clipped in that option. Kai fighting out with that DP. Oh, great 2K2D.
Oh, behind the bag.
Counter hit JH. It's going to be a lot of damage.
And the empowered.
Oh,
that's enough to kill.
I was like, this might kill, but I don't know. It's kind of scary. Oh, that is crazy. This character's not lacking the damage department. My goodness.
I see her with a second to charge. I bet on that shit killing every time. Trout in.
To the corner.
BRC keeping the pressure up. A little bit of Street Fighter 6 for you as a treat. Some throw baits. Looking to bait a tech throw. It's the scooter as it comes on in. Burst out from SYMPHUUKAI. And a big 5H counter hit in neutral.
How it could start them. In a great spot and great air dash BRC down drift with that JP being plus enough if it hits to land. Getting a full pickup then. Classified taking it 3-1 over Sim, but really good stuff by Sim on that Unika there. You know, guessing for deep, maybe it's a DomiWurld. It was. I was thinking, I'm like, ooh, seeing a Sim this late in the bracket, but it's probably going to be Domi. Probably good stuff, but SQ already in control very early on. Not even 10 seconds in, you're already going through the wall, down 50%.
That is the SQ experience. The boards raining down. Perfect in 14 seconds.
Ram no slouch in the damage department. We've all taken a little bit of damage from here. Great route option here. Domi answering back very confidently. Round 2, positive bonus, building up that burst meter back for them as well. A bit of meter to work with 2 here, but find ourselves back in the corner. No way to get fully out. Great block on that 5 DRC. Good far slash out. Here, want to ride this lane. And spends the explosion to go through the wall as well. Not enough to kill, but hard knockdown is definitely where we want to be. Can't imagine SQ wants to spend the burst here. Oh, but no stamina to follow up and cancel. Great 2K to end it out. Dami answering back.
And both bursts evened up, heading into round 3 here. Bit of conservative play from Dami there, just the 5P and then the empty ID in, but caught out and spending a burst. It might be time to go for a harder gamble. Caught by the far slash though, SQ keeping up the assault.
Oh, just look at the damage anchor. Dami's health bar just absolutely evaporating in front of everyone's eyes here. Positive bonus then, but kind of playing a little bit of neutral right now with that soft knockdown. No one quite picking anything up. Just a couple of normals here and there. Great dash and option. Gonna be able to get a full pickup then because the stamina cancels then. Drive going through the wall, and what a ton of damage answering back then too. We are in the round 3. It could still go either way. One hit all could be, and gets the burst bait
too. Just need to close it out, and the 6H has enough. Dami taking the first round off a fantastic burst bait.
Yeah, and it's funny, you think back to like what was the first round of this match here, right? And like it was all SQ the whole time. And I feel like just Dami just kind of like shifted a little bit, adjusted. We had that one great option with literally coast to coast hard knockdown, and just felt Dami all the time after that point. So really good stuff. But we're all very familiar with SQ. We know she can definitely answer back here, make it a one option then. But let's see if Dami can maintain. There's that 2S. Hard knockdown and push to the corner. Already finds himself in the corner. 5 seconds in the round. Ram special. Oh, and this 5K is just doing everything for it right now. Oh, but no punish on the windshield wiper.
PRC to keep it safe. Just check resources. Say, oh, no burst. Cool. Close it out.
Great 6P on the back on that JK. Oh, but no pickup then. There's that Ram JH. What a button. It feels like it gets longer every time the normal pressed. Finds himself stuck in the corner here. Goes for a burst bait option then. Nothing fully there. Bursting off of that 6H. Really great recognition from Dami here. Who pushes underneath and bursting back. SQ's feeling the pressure and wanting to keep it going here on Dami.
Easy overhead. Finds a nice YRC gap to not let that sword explode. Avoid the guard crush. Finds the big counter hit on the 6K. Looking to keep cornered and jail out that air escape. SQ fighting very well, and with the meter, ties things up 1-1.
There it is. Just like I said, like SK definitely no slouch to competing in these online brackets. Then simply dropping a game does not mean the set is over. Great stuff here, answering back, and once again just showing why she's very much one of the best Ramlethals to do it. So, but once again, as we all know, Dami, an incredibly strong Sin player, shows up in a bunch of onlines as well. Tons of top 8s under their belt. You know, we have a battle of 2 Titans here. It makes sense with them both battling for that top 8 winner spot. Seeing if they can see classified over there here in a bit. Gotta make it through the set first. Great pickup here. We are going through the wall, unfortunately. Oh, but actually a knockdown past her curse. Oh, it's my first one. I feel so.
Watch the overhead, escapes the corner, and finds a wall stick of their own. Room for the Tyrant Barrel. Dami looking to turn things around in this round. Oh, that looks like it might have been Mortabato, but accidentally got the sword. Especially as SQ had 100 meter. YRC not baited. SQ does have swords to cook with. The IV to not get dragged back into the sword explosion. Huge. Stamina cancels available, and it's the 2K to close out the round.
Really good stuff here. Dami just tallying very well around Ram normals too, right? Which is probably hard to do, but I guess when you have the option that Sin does as well, maybe not as hard as it seems here. Putting SQ through the wall, getting positive both for themselves here. This game 3 is looking all Dami right now, but let's see SQ back. Oh, unfortunately, no pickup and no punish on the as well. There's that J8 again. Block on the overhead and on the throw tech too. SQ showing some really strong defense, but still feels incredibly Dami controlled. Trying to find a spot to get in. Not working.
the first move, so they weren't at range for the sword, but unfortunately that BRC not able to find that punish. Caught with the into the tire barrel. Dom securing
I held my breath for that whole sequence, Anchor. That was absolutely crazy. You just like
gasping. We were aghast. Agape.
Perfectly moved around so many options. Like I said, Domi really just showing that they feel very despite how strong like Ram tends to be able to kind of box you out, and just the beauty of Sin. If you have stamina, almost everything is a combo. Going through the wall, getting that positive here. Going into game 4, SQ shows they can answer back from game 1 to game 2. See if they can do it here from 3 to 4 as well. If it'll be a Domi sweep. Getting put into the corner, not quite. Actually be able to kind of push forward, not get hit by the rock. Great throw tech again. I feel like level of defense at this point is incredibly strong.
Moving in with those stamina follow-ups all burnt out now, though. No meter on either side. Some honest pressures. And some Obari from SQ, that 5k. The behind-the-back sword explosion, the side swap. No burst out from Domi yet. It's the 5D, and no time to burst. She's going to close that one out.
Yeah, great answer by SQ there. Taking that first round. Game 4 here. Both our players now kind of playing a bit of a far slash off. Now it's your turn to go through the wall. Positive at least to build the tension for Domi here. We'll have 50 here in no time.
Oh, the nice
walk up
forward to avoid the rock. Converts into Tyrant Bear before SQ has a chance to burst to secure the Pobo.
Domi said, hold on a second. I'm not quite done yet. I don't know if I want 5. Answers back incredibly well in that round 2. Oh, and 6P actually gets clipped by the Ram JH. Fortunately, that button a little too strong to be able to get here sometimes.
Oh, great IBFD on the 5k to make some space, make those follow-up options a little less safe. Getting paid off here with the overhead into the RC, but SQ gonna spend the burst after Domi spends resources.
Great reversal throw. Pressure over. Plenty of stamina to spend too. If Domi can get that, just get that one hit. Great 5P once again. Answers out there. All right, option they end up going for. We got a counter hit.
It's the YRC. Oh, just out of range for the sword explosion for the cross-up setup to work. Not bursting on those 5Ks either, or the JH. Domi's gonna take that burst to his grave. It was his father's burst. It was his father's burst, you see. And you can pry it from my cold dead hands.
Tag yet. Oh, Yata. Okay, definitely familiar with it once pulled on the stairs. So Chipp versus Slayer. Great throw on the Master's Hammer. Sloth showing that they are ready and a little bit seasoned in this matchup. Very good stuff. Bursting off and saying, wait a second. Let me try to hit you at least once, Chipp. Sloth not having that. Going up the wall. Gonna go through. Positive bonus at least.
Away from the 2H, but not quite that time. A trade. Trying to bring Sloth down from the heavens. Sloth doing a bit of a...
It's just living up there.
Oh, but a great 6P from Yata. 100 meter available for Sloth too for some shenanigans. YRC baited. Oh, he's dead.
He's so dead. Yeah.
He's dead. That is this matchup. You can be in control. You can have all the resources in the world, and sometimes Slayer just hits you so goddamn hard. Speaking of that universe, trying to take us over to the corner, trying to make bait a burst. Catches. Ooh. The replay. The replay fades away.
It feels like, wait, I thought we were just here. We were just here.
I was like, no, I'll do it again. If you wanted to see it again, I'll do it again.
I haven't dropped an F yet. That mind fucked me because I feel like I was watching the replay twice basically, but it ended up just being the same ending. My goodness, poor Sloth having to relive his nightmares again. Oh, all good here. Going into our game 2. Let's see how Sloth can adjust him from getting absolutely bunked in the mouth. Fortunate no pickup here with the tightrope then, but constantly able to set it. And the thing about Chipp is that they have a lot of time when they're sitting full screen now to do something, which is kind of the character that never really kind of lacked to be able to do before. So great stuff. Finds up there. Oh, great burst up there. Because honestly, the damage they're going to take is pretty high. And find herself still being able to punish, honestly. The backdash from Slayer. Great hard knockdown option. Get a run of pressure right away. Block on the safe jump overhead. Burst off.
Looking to win. Oh, caught by the 2D. Meter available for Sloth. And it's the reset into the throw.
I don't blame the burst because, you know, you feel like you can potentially get Bill back if the round goes around long enough then, but you kind of found it where you were going into a Chipp that had meter advantage on you as well, so definitely spooky here, but we'll see if Yata can adjust. But, you know, even as I say that, this round 2 is looking a lot more Yata.
Sloth not going down without a fight for sure. Shadow Clone Jutsu to send Yata through the wall, looking for the follow-up. It's the behind the back, the fadeaway and the tightrope. This is a Sloth round.
Ooh, game. Great answer back from Sloth, and I honestly loved the option there to end. The bar was slowly building for Yata, and then chose to end it with the super here. So they did not have the option to burst out. Trying to go for that full wall rod option definitely would have built it back. So great recognition from Sloth. They are locked in. They are in the screen. They are one with the pixels. Let's see if they can upset the behemoth that is Slayer. But who knows? Maybe this could potentially be a Chipp matchup then if they are in control. It seems very much that Slayer has to kind of sit there and watch for Chipp to mess up. And then it's just time to strike.
Chipp is one of those characters that has exceptionally good neutral and can make you feel like an absolute fool for trying your good, strong options, especially because he can just move in and out. Especially with the rope setup. That shit is Minecraft creative mode. The 5K, the Great Wall, re-established rope to keep it going.
And Alpha canceling onto the rope into an empty low was definitely a very cool situation. I can't say I've seen Sloth really showing that they have this new mechanic that really opened up a lot of Chipp's options here for this season on the deck. Basic knockdown to run up 6K. It out.
No bump ahead.
Backdash it out.
The Master's Hammer connecting. It's the bite. Welcome to Slayer's universe.
No
Might have missed the super there, but still has the meter to cook with. And it's the 5B. There was an order for super, and the chef just took a little longer to take it out of the kitchen. It's fine. The plate still made it to the customer. Wallace out there will confirm that route. But a burst out from Sloth. Not looking to get positive bonus to Yata yet. Counter hit. DP out the Fist of Doom. The Hand of Doom. The loops. It's going to be 2-1 for Yata.
Incredibly strong answer back from Yata there, and like you said it right, it very much seems to just be the Chipp show until you get hit, and then you really start to feel it there. So great answer back by Yata, who another incredibly prominent, shows up very often to a lot of the online tournaments. So shout out to everybody who's pulling up here tonight. Well, hope you guys are having a good time watching some Strive on a Friday night.
And speaking of shout out Lucent Moth over on the Matcherino, picked themselves up a Jeekly shirt. Love to see it. Love to see our gamers supporting the prize pool, letting us support you guys by giving you guys some cool merch opportunities. Love to see that. Thanks, gamer.
Great shirt, great choice. Let us know in chat if you got black or white. I have both. They're both wonderful. So almost wonderful is our strong players still here battling in this game 4. Immediate burst off then after. Guessed right. Great 5P to stuff the backdash there.
Oh, approaching under the tightrope. Tightrope kind of just dog walks a lot of the anti-step options, huh? That's pretty difficult. That being said, we've seen Yata to have it. This is looking like a sloth round, but I'm not counting Yata out. I don't think you should either, Chet.
Oh, and old meter's just gone like that. And unfortunately, be very spooky considering what happens here. All Slayer needs is that one hit. Great chase on the backdash recognition there.
Oh. Not able to kill. No space for another bunker, so maybe just a little bit of decision paralysis. Didn't go for the burst. I respect it. I respect it.
Scary stuff then, because you're like, you don't really want to burst and have it be blocked going into the next round with no burst against Slayer is terrifying place to be. We'll spend it now then. Health come back out of it, and great usage of the 6H to chase the rope option.
Swinging in and taking that space. Oh, and the burst bait too. Sloth finds the hard knockdown as well. That reset into the burst bait, giving them enough time to build up the meter as well. YRC to take a turn. Into the corner now. Master's Hammer plus as hell. But the bunker punish into the super. Sloth taking us to round 3.
Yeah, Yata unfortunately not having any meter to make that pile bunker safe. Pile bunker incredibly minus for Slayer without meter behind it. So, it's up there. Actually catches the DP with a dash close flash. Just look
nice
at the damage,
health,
Agard.
Sloth says, you know what? No, you can't make me not DP. I'm DP. Send it.
Oh my gosh, it's getting so scrambly right now for our players.
The Mappa in. DP out. Has the tension to keep it safe. It's the throw. Oh, but drops the conversion. Tightrope established. The CS whiffs. The 5K, the JK catches. Holy moly. The count. But let's get it here to Classified versus MjKurase. Take it away, Gideon.
All right. Like I was saying before, we're going to kind of see how Classified can pilot around some of these large normals, misfinder options here, but tools such as 2D and honestly just the dash macro on Geo will give you all you need to get in. But MJ ready enough. Honestly, empowered drill kick not enough. But there, great match, double whip in front of it. 2 ships in a night, just trying to hold hands, but unfortunately...
The hands you're holding are that 5P, keeping you jailed in that corner.
And a basic flip combo. Oh, just have to go through. Positive bonus Classified here. Almost enough to build meter up here for MJ. And of course to play that pressure. I wonder if we'll see a YRC spend. Oh, the BRC forward on that.
Finds the conversion, and with meter to spare to go for the burst bait. Not quite found, and the 5D thrown. 100 meter available though. Gonna go for that safe wake up option, and it's just gonna be the CS. That JS whipping way above her head.
And I'm wondering if that was like a TK, like a purposeful, you know, like jump JS to potentially bait out a super option there, but you know, otherwise it could have been just a potential miss on that TK finer.
Yeah, I think that might have just been a disjoint best finer that unfortunately fell prey to the 100 meter menace. That being said, Classified keep the pressure up in the corner. MJ bursting out. Gambles correctly on the meaty CS with the super. And the jump in JH. Taking Classified to the wall. Card pop pressure going. It's the TK.
Say it once, I say it again. High low. What are you guessing? Heads or tails? Great 2D. Knocking down, starting that pressure up here for Geo. Definitely a little bit of tension enough to do, but great backdash in the corner into that throw, back throw incident. Fire Smoke in the corner here as well. Gonna be going through. Positive bonus trying to build for MJ. Gonna at least get meter here pretty soon. That's ready on 50 and uses the BRC forward to take their turn back. Like they could potentially put MJ through. Oh, but no wall stick, unfortunately. Spends 100 to get out of the situation. But runs right into the 5-8. That's what you're gifted with. We have to go through so it can't be bursted.
Oh, burst out from MJ, not looking to lose yet, but caught dashing up. Classified takes our first game of the set.
Yeah, and Classified looked incredibly controlled there as well. You know, even like I said, we had that one moment with the missed TK from MJ, which could have potentially, you know, changed how that round itself kind of resolved. But very good stuff here, a lot of control, and you know, Johnny in ways like, doesn't want to approach the, you know, this character, kind of keeps her boxed out. But you know, as Gio is kind of sitting there and dash blocking her way in, while Johnny will build meter, Gio's building it too, and we all know how spooky this character can get, which is sitting on 50 or 100. So. Nothing as spooky as walking into Johnny Farslash, an incredibly strong Farslash in the game of Strive. And a lot of the game, it seems like this Pat keeps him boxed in. Great jump over on the 5H. Card alone was enough to keep him blocked out.
Oh, dodged the aerial super. Classified out of meter now though. MJ with 100, but needs to find a place to use it. Classified securing this wall break.
And another fortunate drop as far as the TK option then from MJ there, but still 50 to work with then, and using 50 behind a vault. It's about to be actually gonna break. It's enough to take the round even too. Looking like such a Classified kind of position round, but good action from MJ taking that first round.
No, dashes up, finds the counter hit after the finder. It's minus 15, folks.
Yeah, just simply have a teleport dash anchored. It's as easy as that.
That's true. Oh, blocks the overhead, but not the fuzzy, not the F-Shiki. Oh, but 2S caught by Speak and Spell. And what, Kurase? Okay, 2D moves away to try and dodge the super, but caught by it anyways. Classified moving back in. Meter to check the burst bait, but MJ not giving it up that easy. Gonna take it around 3. Burst out now, but what he saved it for. Caught by the multi-hit 2S.
Great 5P anti-air here. Going through the wall. Positive bonus in return here for Classify, who's still sitting on their full burst. And there's a wild assault follow-up, keep the pressure going. Tension building. 6-2-3 has to jump over. Might have actually gone over it as well. So great recognition from Classified. Great IBFD. And it's a battle of IBs here.
Oh,
and actually the recognition!
The flex shield with the throw. But the
Classified looking
really punishes with the throw.
incredibly comfortable in this matchup, I have to say. So, and I know Classified is, you know, while they're definitely playing with a lot of these players as well, but I believe they're also training partners with both Lord Knight and Nitro. Lord Knight recently picking up the Johnny as well, so I'm sure Johnny is in a constant converse with all these characters, so all these players. Great stuff here. Classified looking incredibly in control, but MjKurase, an incredibly strong Johnny, definitely one of the best, at least here in North America. I'm sure there knows how to answer back. Let's see what we get as adjustments going in here. A less committal with the 5K round start instead, but there it is. You dare press a button in front of Gio. Better make sure she blocks it. Playing that half-screen game, but pressed on the 5H. And just spending RC here on the flip kick. Keep the combo going. One attention and positive bonus working for us here. Buffs are going. And great IB on that 5H again, just to keep the space. And a simple answer, round 1 here for Classified, already on set point.
Kurase, you gotta think about those past rounds. What adaptations could you have? And starting off by getting your opponent's burst is a great way to do it. Tense neutral here. Classified taking Kurase to the corner. DRC didn't go for the fuzzy this time, went for the low, finds the counter hit after. Burst already spent. Loops him back into the wall, finds the wall stick even too.
This character is really a make-your-own-combo character. Incredibly good stuff from Classified. Great routing choice there. Off of a weird kind of counter hit, far/air hit too, but I said have to give MJ a chance to play the game for a bit. Actually, the JS clipping there, my goodness. Giant air button from Johnny going through the wall. Pause mode for MJ. Side spin will dash it in.
MJ wants to win. Oh, caught by the far slash. 100 meter to convert with Kurase closes out the round.
Ooh. I'm not quite sure what maybe the intentional route is, but great adjustments based on what you were able to get in the moment. MJ answering back incredibly well, saying it is not over yet. Classified, you show that you understand my character to win. Classified showed great chase on the backdash with that 2S.
Oh, popped up by the deal.
There, there's that BRC down.
Classified so deadly with those BRCs, just making their movement impossible to read. But now with no meter, looking to build it back up. Burst back into the corner, respected the 100 meter wake up option, but now MJ still has it. That's that TK Finer looking to hedge bent on any sort of wake up super there too. The card pump conversion. Dodges the TK Finer BRC, but it's not enough to stop the JS. MjKurase takes the game, stays alive.
Very good stuff by MJ there. Great recognition, not only on some odd combos for hits, but I'm really impressed by Classified here. Got out of the TK option, and I think they were hoping that BRC slowdown would have been enough to punish, but it seems like MJ put the button out just in time for it to be active enough to get ran into. Really, really good stuff here, but still very close, right? Definitely could go either way here, but love seeing MJ and especially at this point of the bracket. These players are incredibly strong and definitely no slouches at find themselves being down 2 and answering back. So will it be a reverse sweep by MJ? Overclassified here, take it in this game 4. Immediate burst though is a great start for MJ.
Absolutely. Geo's classified school survival guide. Geo's classified Johnny survival guide. That is that's funny as hell. Great IB on the 5H to stay in distance. Converts with the air super. Does basically no damage, but that's okay. You just want that hard knockdown.
Oh, great 5B option. Oh, he actually almost had the burst bait too as well. But actually ends up catching here for a full route. This should be enough as long as we route appropriately. And honestly, I respect it too. Johnny's health, not something you want to mess with. Spend that super, even though you do build a little bit more burst meter for your opponent. Good stuff to Classified here once again on set point here in our first set of winner's side top 8. Great routing carry.
Crossing down around, but definitely not out. Securing that hard knockdown, looking to get that burst filled back up.
Oh, and the BRC spend as well to keep it burst safe. Great routing choices here so far. Look at the damage coming out of Geo. We'll go for so many burst.
Classified taking it down 3-1. Really cool to see.
Absolutely.
Nobody's unbeatable. You gotta stay on your toes. That being said, we got DomiWurld versus Pedrito. Pedrito looking to spin that burst and get into JR, but caught by DomiWurld after, and with the gauge now empty in a world of hurt after the Tyrant Barrel.
And we saw both these players playing earlier as well, not just to get into getting down the winner's path there. Pedrito taking out Cloned earlier in the night here. DomiWurld looking incredibly in control. There's definitely a tough matchup for Abba. Sin just seems to absolutely have control as often as he wants it to be, and spending that extra meter for the kill. Great stuff. Basically, if you are Abba and you are above Sin, you cannot press a button. You will lose to 5P. 5P will beat most of your choices. So, and honestly, no better choice than thanking Backpack for the 30 viewer rate. What's up, Backpacking gang? Hope you guys had a good stream. Hope your tournament went well here on a Friday night. We're just geeking out here. A little Givo action. Good to see y'all here. We're seeing Dami on the Sin, Pedrito on the Abba right now. Not keeping that pressure going then.
Up here in winners semifinals. Winner of this is going on to fight classified in winners finals. Yo, who won back, bro? Yo, someone tell me in chat. That being said, DomiWurld taking the first game of this match here.
Yeah, great stuff, Domi. Just like it pretty much looked like an entirely Domi controlled first game. Like this is, you know, Abba has the ability to deal with a lot of characters in this game in a lot of ways, but it seems like Sin just kind of keeps her boxed out in a lot of ways. She wants to approach and enter. You know, she gets that she gets that knockdown. She can definitely play the game, get into JR, but sometimes just never you can really get into it. So good control, good play here, blocking that 5-8 round start.
So like, people describe Abba as like feast or famine, and this is one of those matchups where Sin has a move called eat, but if Abba's not continuing to chow down, then it'd be so rough for her. That being said, Domi being like, oh yeah, eat, I love that move. Getting smacked for his troubles by Pedrito as they move in, keeping that gauge full.
And they actually had time to uninstall just at the end there to build it back, be able to go in with the key grab break too. And just so much meter, but there, BRC forward, 5P, good stuff, stopping the 236K from Abba. Great backdash then, you gotta make it meatier than that, buddy. Oh, but no pickup, that was too far away.
Oh, by the TP! But hey, wake up super, keep him honest, tap the sign, say hey, wake up ain't free.
It ain't free, and also that super in regular, putting you into JR, give an option to be able to run up with that Abba run speed in JR, but Domi's showing that they are no slouch in this matchup here. Basic boxing in, doesn't choose to break the wall then, not trying to let Abba get a free opportunity to potentially go into jealousy mode.
Ooh.
But the follows up with the Rekka for the knockdown.
That's a Rekka series, you always got the option, even if you whiff the first one. Said
wall.
That actually killed. I love that. I love that Sins are actually spending that full gauge now and doing that extra little pop at the end of RTO. I feel like we didn't see that a ton near Sin release. Most of it, we didn't see a ton of Sin near Sin release, but it's cool to see it now. You know.
Absolutely. So definitely, you know, had quite the glow up here over the patches as time has gone on. But you know, speaking of glow up, Pedrito looking incredibly control. Gets hit by the squid, actually. I'm not sure what they're potentially going for there. Option, but could trying to DP through Danzai. Oh. As an ABBA player myself, definitely a great feeling watching those purple invincibility frames just flashing no matter what people are doing.
It's like, oh, definitely you thought.
Yep. I know that you know that I know that. Just like that. So still my turn.
That being said,
shake my hand.
A bit of a Freudian slip, maybe a glue up instead of a glow up. A little while more. That's what Potemkin got this patch. You got a glue up.
A glue up. Unlimited supply of glue.
Gold burst to get away from that meaty throw. Pedrito looking to kill. Burst out from DomiWurld, possibly to try and keep that last bit of JR from being able to be used to cook, but oh, Pedrito's back in and refilling another one.
Being able to break the wall not only with half your JR, but also 50 meter.
Staying active, staying aware, and the conversion as well. An ABBA player once told me this was the worst super in the game on Twitter, so it's not going to kill here. Oh! Oh! I'm just messing.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you, Anchor. But I gotta say, but you know, using the Rekka there, kind of like, while its frame data, you know, it will be kind of comparable to its Spartan 5H, but like the amount of acceleration ABBA gets when using the Rekka is where a lot of the value come from. So recognition there, but unfortunately having to burst here in round 2. Matching up, great block on the overhead. That was kind of farming a lot before on Domi. Does spend all the meter down. One Rekka hit is all you need to build a little bit of meter as well. OTG with that 6H. Great BRC4, so not active.
The Danzai catches the backdash with the overhead, sees the 6K, knows to block low, but it's the tricking with the overhead. And the 6H counter hit. Domi closing the round.
Great answer back here from Domi. Trio looks like if they're able to get that hit and run that ABBA game, be able to keep the meter most of the time. A lot of times it ends up being lost based on a lot of bursts from Domi, so good recognition from Domi, watching that JR meter as it's draining. Burst into throw, good try, trying to far slash, 2-3-6K goes all full route into the corner. Unstall here, 6H wall break.
Full gauge of JR here on Pedrito, but 100 meter to cook with on Domi's side. That could be a free RTL. YRC to escape the situation. Ooh, and a hit here could spell the end of most of Pedrito's JR gauge. Gonna go for the door, stay plus. But a throw out of the jump in. Blocks the overhead, stamina to stay plus. Finds the throw.
And that was a situation where because of when Domi went to do the input for that throw, it was as the install was happening. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. Great stuff from Domi answering back here in the game 3.
Dude, you could do a free RTL for just 100 meter. That's true. That's true. But oh, great control of the neutral here from Domi. Both with that far slash, didn't overextend, got in a position to control exactly where he needed to be with that 2S.
Absolutely.
Especially as we've been seeing Pedrito using that Rekka series to sort of like take space in neutral, right? Threaten those options. Just going forward and being in that area so they can't move for free. I like it. Looks good. Sir, would you like a complimentary RTL on this play?
I'm sure Pedrito definitely wouldn't, and their answering back immediately was super. This is gonna spend all of the JR meter down, unfortunately.
Damage, but yeah, having no JR.
No wall break either.
Oh, no wall break. Being said, key grab means you're back in. Nice ID on the jump back. Throws the run up. Pedrito's in nowhere. Closes out the round.
I was a little bit scared about that option to choose because that's the one issue about Abba using that in Rage is that it will spend out your entire JR gauge, even though it will cash out a little bit extra damage for you. Good stuff here from Pedrito taking that. I mean, compared to what it did before, yes.
That's true. That's true.
So, good stuff.
Oh, catches the back dash with the twist. Quick little conversion, but hey, we'll take a 30 or life. Sure, why not? Oh, counter hit CS. That could be a kill. In fact, I think it is.
Absolutely is. Domi back here taking us to
that point.
That point in our round 3. Oh, rare moment where 5P doesn't clip JD. And frame trapped with that 2P low.
Oh, the fadeaway aerial. Keeping the gauge high. Like you mentioned earlier, right? Not favoring the hard knockdown over simply maintaining your resources. Drifts in, but unfortunately gets caught by the DP. Burst to keep the corner. Keep it going with JR. Danzai in. Blocks the overhead. The 5P counter hit. Fade away. Oh, caught by the beak driver. No stamina left. Caught by the overhead. Burst built back for Domi, though. Bursts out. Second hit of 6H whiffs. That's her turn.
Great IBFD to push him off as well. This round is now looking incredibly tough.
She's tough. She's not dying from that. Caught by the jump out. And the super. Is it enough? It's not enough. But she's in JR. She's got the Danzai. Got a FD to not get chipped out. And hit by the Rekka. Pedrito tying things up 2-2. Is this our first game 5 of the night on stream? It's not.
It's not.
We saw you and their opponent, who's my brain is blanking on right now. I'm still in shock. I'm in shock. Is there a doctor on this RTL?
I mean, if it's a Doctor RTL, it's sure that won't be free then. So, great walk up 6H here from but it's actually the beak driver enough to stuff out the 236K attempt. Good stuff. Pedrito showing us how active and how functional that backdash is, but gets caught backdashing again. Domi's showing, don't make me teach you this lesson again. Jump out here as well.
there with, but no punish. pedrito running the pressure. Oh, and a whiff. FD'd out, but DP route not connecting. Caught in the backdash. Gonna live. No stamina on DomiWurld, but no JR gauge on pedrito. This is a no resource set. Caught backdashing. DomiWurld up on set point again.
Yeah, and it makes sense why you're going to kind of RPS with backdash at a time. If you're looking like a little bit too heavily reliant on it then, but how about not really having any, you know, other reversal option in a way, but actually misses!
Not quite enough time to eat, no time for snacks. Parry to get a little bit of JR gauge. Burst to prevent her from getting that second hit. Filling up even more, especially converting with the meter. FD below 50, back up now. The 2K caught out by the overhead.
Oh, and actually, I think if he would have finished the route, it would have killed. No combo
on that.
Ran up DP!
Damn,
crazy.
not going for DP. Converting off the overhead with the RC, taking Domi to the wall. Not quite breaking it yet. The overhead. Now gonna send him through with a full gauge of JR. Donzai available, meter available, burst available, but on a single pixel of life. DRC drift in, but it's not quite enough to catch the menace. Donzai to cover the DP. Round 3, game 5, chat. Let me hear ya.
Oh, and
Pedrito
what a
with
beautiful
a big
route.
hit to get things started. A full gauge of JR. Bursting
This
to
character
get
was built for
ended.
robberies, Anchored. Oh, and just like that again.
Look to try and dodge the first Donzai. The first hit whiff, but the second didn't. And now Domi's in this situation. It's the low. Stuck onto the wall, but the gauge is not quite full, and she's not in JR yet. You both got meter. This could be how DomiWurld gets back in. 100 meter on pedrito's side. 0 on Domi's, but he's got stamina. She does have a wake-up super. How do you navigate? Could be YRC. Catches the backdash.
Like I was saying earlier, pedrito definitely heavily relying on that backdash as an option. We also have meter to be able to spend the extra for the explosion. It's enough to kill! Oh, so much damage. That was a full extra 50 spend. 100 meter.
We got Jack. We got SYMPHUUKAI. We got the gunslinging Broken Messiah versus the Grim Reaper. Ozzy, be proud. This match is going to be metal as hell.
I gotta say, when you're at this point of a bracket such as this, everyone is trying to gear up, ramp up for EVO next weekend, so everyone's a killer. Everyone here could pretty much take it at this point, but great stuff so far here from Sim on that, catching out the roll with a throw, but great 2S placement from Jack, enough to counter hit start. And we all know that Sip is going through the wall, bullets back, positive bonus. A terrifying spot to be in against Happy Chaos. What will be the pressure option then? Jump in JS. That a J2K. So many options available to Happy Chaos based on that button. Great YRC to take that turn back. Near advantage here for Sim.
Oh!
Great throw!
Expected the cross up, but got thrown for it. The OTG enough to take it.
Recognition, be able to know they could kill off that 6H OTG. Looking to push to the corner already. Oh, you're right. Yeah, rare mess up for Jack, honestly, too, who seems to be one of the best Happy Chaoses at managing all leaders, but sometimes
the shot just before the succubus comes in. The roll PRC in, just outside of throw range, baits it, gets the full conversion. No hard knockdown, not able to refill resources, but you're happy with the curse and the Povo, probably. Walk back to try and get the whip punish with the shot off the curse, but no. Caught by the bar / SYMPHUUKAI, getting things going. Caught by the BRC J2K. Sent to the wall, the steadying shot not connecting. The J2K. The stinky toes.
FRC J2K, the momentum that Happy Chaos gets to carry off of that input is absolutely insane. Hopping out here, taking that round, answering back to Sim here. Already had to spend the burst here going into round 3.
Text the throw, the delay, 2H catching. Getting things started for SYMPHUUKAI here. Shots. Happy Chaos pulling up on Friday. Hey guys, who wants to do shots?
Happy Chaos gives me Jaeger Bomb vibes, I'm not gonna lie, but 6H here gets blocked into the corner. Oh, but great throw, expecting the follow-up with the JD after, landing into that simple throw, and a great, actually, like, light shimmy tip from Sim. Taking the first game here against Jack.
Jack respecting the pressure, 100-meter available, burst on deck, but no chance to use it when you get thrown.
I feel like one of my favorite parts about watching players of this caliber is that you know that they've played each other like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times at this point. So it feels like these kind of players already start on like your layer 3s, your layer 4s as like a baseline, right? So, you know, normally Testament doing a lot of jump in, multi-hitting pressure, simple overhead blocked into throw. Enough to take it out here for Sim. Great stuff. All right, spinning burst again though. Jack seems to be getting a lot of the like starts of these games so far. Sim kind of fights back to control, so great pickup option.
A little too low, got clipped by the Reaper. But a big conversion from Jack in response. Gonna secure that hard knockdown, refill the guns.
Full clip. Basic jump over there. Good stuff too. Basic death punch, trying to find himself a way to get in. /RC to keep the pressure going. 5D gunshot.
It's the reset of the throw because you're still grounded. This character's nasty.
5K going over to us there again. I'll make the pick up there. Burst saying I'm not going to give Jack the chance to get that meter bonus.
SYMPHUUKAI just sending out the Reaper and then blocking to try and keep the projectile out against the shot is pretty heads up because they want to play around this placement. Finds the OGG stain hit to stay plus. Coming back in. Succubus. The far slash whiffs like ships in the nights. These normals and neutral. The throw with locked in place over that RC slowdown. SYMPHUUKAI taking control back. Finds the throw, it pops on Stain now. Nostrovia, and that's going to take us to round 3.
This round brought to you by Testament buffs. A lot of them were complaining when it's like, what are we going to do with this buff? Well, how about beating one of the best Happy Chaoses to do it? Great stuff from Sin, utilizing that new capability of Stain Throw. Jack once again starting to run that pressure. For starter, what a great, gonna go through the wall, positive bonus, meter full, concentration a little bit on the lower side. We'll see what Jack does with a little bit less meter. Multiple overheads.
It's the stanky leg. Oh, the curse, but a burst out. Oh, dash up 2K, 2D, scoots under the crow. Jack tying it up 1-1.
And I really like the confidence of Sim there to hold the burst long enough to actually get some value off of it. But yeah, unfortunately, if you look at the health bars here, such a mountain to climb, and Jack able to pull up with that 2K to take it. But
yeah, you see the CS 5H, you're ready to burst, right? But you see the CS, you're like, oh, and then you see 5H, you're like, ah.
Far left counter starter here. Immediate burst off from Jack. Trying to show you on the Twitter clip there. Basic jump in. Got stuck in the corner here, taking so much damage from OTG.
5D shot, full guns, full focus. Well, not quite full focus, but you got the focus buff. No burst, but the Popo's working on that. It's another throw. This character's a grappler.
Absolutely.
He's got overheads. That's like
pretty easy to play the grapple game when you have a gunshot behind. So, good stuff here. Walking up, just kind of slowly pushing Jet to the corner. Anti-airs him with the heavy Grave Reaver this time. Be a lot of hit, but not quite enough to kill, actually.
You gotta guess right. Oh, backdash BRC. He guessed so right, chat. Chat, he guessed so right on meaty throw. Getting a burst out of SYMPHUUKAI.
How does he know?
Jack taking him over to the wall. Burst out, trying to keep the corner. 5D shot. Slumping, but the guns are filling back up. Deus Ex Machina.
Great block on the tap dust
Ooh,
here,
it's
but
behind the back.
roll through gunshot. Oh my gosh, the combo. Cancel. Doesn't even need the super to end it.
Super.
Straight up. Gunshot to take it here. Jack now in the lead in this set, 2-1. Remember, guys, Symph started off here taking game 1 here, too.
Dude, Happy
like these
Chaos
players-
walks into the bar on a Friday night, looks at the dude who looks like he's had the shittiest week, and is like, hey, let me get you some 151, brother. Let me get you some Malort.
Let me help make your day worse real quick, so...
Let's start something.
Okay, great jumping over the S Reaper there. Jack on some basic... Oh, the gunshot actually stopping the Crow from advancing by hitting Testament out of it there. Basic, simple ABC into wall break here with the gunshots. Back to that full bullet again. Happy Chaos pressure so strong at this point. Anything can do it. Doesn't even need super to kill here.
Focus.
Okay, we're just doing extra
Does
stuff
the
for
focus
fun.
super just the flex?
Oh
PRC
my
is just,
gosh.
hey, you know what? I got it. I might as well spend it. Hell, I'll put it on my card. I don't give a fuck. Jack up on set point. Popped up though. SYMPHUUKAI no slouch. About give him the business. Gets the burst out from the stain pop. Curse applied. The behind the back is the last shot he needed. A tiny bit of focus. The 2K goaded button. The IBFD is ringing out though, making the space that Jack needs to stay alive.
So many close slashes here. Building that risk up then, but Sim spending it off the burst, which will drain that risk meter as well. Great backdash option.
Pops up, taking over to the wall. This, I don't think this kills, chat.
Definitely won't kill, but they're gonna go
Has a
through.
bit more mix, but he's got all his bullets. He's got focus to spare. He's got meter building up. Deflect shield to make some space. Out of focus. PRCN. 2K2D. It's time for SYMPHUUKAI to cook. What do they have in the chamber? What's in the pot?
Definitely top.
Yeah, this has been grand finals of the Jeekly a very non-zero amount of times. At least, I'm confident to say 4, maybe even 5. History might prove me wrong, but we've seen this one before, and this is losers round 1. It's a stacked bracket tonight. Getting chat. Ooh, big hit, but no real conversion. Gonna send up the Thunderbird to scare you into blocking. Find the throw. Ooh, the throw's not gonna get you out of that corner there. You are sadly not Groudon in this situation. Kyogre's coming.
Great block on the White Wallace out there. Enough to be able to walk him and get the throw after block close slash. Pushing Red back to the corner here. ST try to box him in, but there it is, a simple behemoth to get started. Stuck in this terrifying plan that is Goldlewis. Swinging these behemoths, your health bar's absolutely evaporating. Still gonna be alive after this, but we do have to guess.
Got meter on deck, burst on deck as well.
Oh, and there's those security cancels coming in. It feels like even at this point, not everyone is fully ready for that to happen, right? You know, it's an option that comes to play only a couple times, maybe in an entire set potentially, because you see goals to spend a lot of times on their drone, but great option here, 2K. Normally stopping with one people. How about a second one to follow it up? Red being a little tricky there, but tricky enough to take that first game.
I'm going to commit a commentary sin and correct my co-commentator. I think it was just late. I don't know. Those security cancels are nasty though. Having to always think about that, you're just like, dude, what if he gets me? What if he just goes all in and he gets me, bro? What if he just has it? What if they're that dog? What if that is the Secretary of Absolute Defense? That being said, SQ no slouch, looking to get things going. A nice IBFD on the 5K to establish some space in neutral, but SQ in now with the throw in the corner. Windshield wipers to get a little knockdown action going, still keeping it going. Both swords available still. So you're just saying, do something about it. I'm gonna rock again. Do something about it. Full gauge of meter. Oh, the 2P red not afraid at all.
Might as well be invincible. Goldlewis has used it that way. Great option here so far. Oh, it's 5K, gonna be a full pickup here for SQ, enough to go through. Beautiful stuff. Easy first round here from SQ in the second game. Super high up, block JD, but not able to punish any option on the fall down. Oh, watch your toes. Actually a blue beat there, so they definitely were holding up on the option. Oh, great 5K. Oh, but no actual dash cancel with the sword. A rare execution flub from SQ. But enough to still go through the wall here. Hard knockdown with that Mordobato. Oh, and the great delayed overhead. Oh, not up to kill.
The delayed overhead
like a
pick
tank.
up on the sword pot, but that J2K scales it so hard. Oh, dodges the YRC, but not in range to get the punish. Might be on that overhead. And the 6P gets there. SQ tying things up 1-1.
Yeah, incredibly good stuff from SQ. Looking fairly confident despite having to deal with a lot of these, high overhead, low, frame trap, right? And just kind of making them just come in a little too close. Enough right here for that 6P to come out. So, despite getting boxed in that corner here, SQ showing that they are not afraid to fight back. So, fight back, she did. 1-1 here going into our game 3. Kind of what the player bases feel about this matchup at each other, because they're both such strong characters in this way. I'm sure whoever gets the first hit probably thinks the other is broken.
Dude, they just get on top of me and then they throw their tech on me and then I just gotta hold fucking everything forever.
Wait, I gotta block things?
Dude, the guard crushes?
Absolutely. Guilty Gear guard crush.
We'll
see some changes with it.
The one like Invading Valley meme. My tactical guard crushes, their pitiful guard crush slot.
Crush slop. Nothing sloppy about this set right now. Place here. Oh, unfortunately, run into the drone. Great throw tech, honestly. Enough risk would be either side. Want to spend the throw. Oh, but the throw. Such a terrible spot to be in for SQ now.
Behind the back. The overhead.
Players kind of backing off there a little bit to start. Real low committal, then unfortunately walking into JD. Great block on the cross up this time though, but when we're now in the corner against Ram, yeah, burn that. Level 3 drone stronger than sword. This low. Oh, we tried to backdash. It's gonna be a lot. I don't think it's quite enough still though.
She lives.
Not. Blinking health bar for SQ though.
Burst nearly back on the table. Deflect shield. Trying to find good plots to send it. Behind the back, the cross-up sword explosion. Got Goldlewis in the corner now. Blocks the overhead. But not the second one. Able to convert off the RC slowdown and a Mordobato to secure the positive bonus. Oh, dodges the wake-up super PRC, but only 50 meters spent because Red canceled it in time. The YRC throw. Clap, 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 clap. Red heading up 2-1.
And I felt it. I felt it in my bones that a super PRC was coming here. Asking to get around it, but no full pickup. And then unfortunately, it's sometimes old time. We've been dealing with this situation, this RPS for so long. YRC into throw. When it works, it works. But great answer by Red here. Going into game 4, which is now set point for Red. And they will be rewarded if they can win with taking on MjKurase. Gotta get through SQ first. There, but find ourselves, SQ herself, I should say. Just boxed in by these behemoths anchored.
How much life did SQ lose there for blocking? the security cancel into the OTG. What if
Yes.
what if the coffin just killed you? Get in. Goldlewis gets on the stage and just goes, well, get in. The burst out into the corner, but Red's already back. The Typhoon spinning mid-air. Popped up this last security cancel, and that's a perfect close.
Connect. So make sure you do it. Free money for our players here. Well, now we got Jack into Pedrito. And we just saw Jack have an incredibly fun set against SYMPHUUKAI. And we'll take it here and put Pedrito through and honestly burn out that entire JR meter. Not only are you going through the wall, giving Happy Chaos positive bonus, but you have no jealousy to work with, even if it is your turn. Oh, it's just an absolute fought to be in for Pedrito. Great 6P. It's looking like an absolute jack round right now, but Abba is definitely a robbery character, but ain't gonna be it for this round at least. Probably a perfect, if I'm not mistaken, too. Absolutely is. 7 beautiful letters. Jack taking round 1. Great shot on the whiff 5H. Moving up here to some basic pressure, just keeping that low block then, but there it is, that 5D gunshot. And just at this point now,
avoiding the JR gauge almost entirely. Even catches the backdash for the counter hit. Pedrito spent out. Jack able to get that focus buff going. Refill the bullets. It's the low.
oh.
We're like, what could the mix be? Endless possible mix. It's 2K. Hey, it works. That could be just how it starts, though. It could be 2K and then 1,000 mix-ups. Why not? 2K sometimes just kills you, bro.
Absolutely. One of those maxed off situations where, depending on what you choose as the aggressor on the Abba, kind of give an odd scenario, an odd result. But you know, simply walking up, kind of giving the idea of maybe it's a throw, maybe a meaty close slash, and just nope, simple 2K. 2K is all I need. Taking that first game, which you know is showing us absolutely that they can get that hit, the round and game can absolutely be theirs. But I think if anybody has ever had a chance to play Jack, fighting through someone's defense as good as, especially the character like Abba, can be a pretty uphill challenge to do. Against HE, you can control so much space. There we are, out of JR again. Feels like a situation so familiar as before. And a very, very easy round. And another perfect for Jack. Jack showing that they probably don't even consider Abba on a tier list for themselves with this character. Great jump in JS here. Going through the wall.
Oh, under the curse, but didn't pull the trigger in time to stop that hop kick. Avoiding, though. Oh. Runs out of the corner, gets ran back into the corner. The door's out. Gets over it? Holy moly. Jack is the avoider.
And being able to make it and super jump height will get you absolutely over it as well. And great job using that FRC just to guarantee that they'll get a punish. Such a rough spot again for Pedrito. Find themselves stuck in this corner. We'll get burst here, but no JR to go into. This could pretty much be all is over. Yeah, there's really not much you can do for Abba there. Abba is absolutely stuck in this linear game plan when she is in that basic mode. Both on a movement and options they have to swing. So tough to navigate a character like Happy Chaos, especially one when it's at this caliber of play. Great stuff to Jack here. Looking pretty confident that might make this a 3-0, but once again, everyone knows that this is Abba. She is the queen of robbery. See how we answer back. If Pedrito can give us a game 4 here, or if Jack will take it to game 3.
Feel the blood out your body, frankly. Taking her back down to earth. The J2K falling. Backdash caught by the delayed CS and JR gauge emptying now. It's Jack's game to keep her away from him.
Yeah, Jack just seems to be navigating Jealous Rage so incredibly well. Like, you can tell he's put a lot of time into this matchup as far as just, like, not really letting Aba do what she wants to do. And Pedrito's absolutely sending it with, you know, swings and Rekka for advancements and stuff. But Jack is just, you know, perfectly jumping over, IEDing, super jumping, just playing absolutely slippery here. And already looking like an incredibly Jack-riddled round here, too, as well.
Dodges with the PRC to stay safe. The 6P taking her to the wall, the guns refilled, and even the adaptation that Pedrito's trying to catch him moving back on round start, but he starts with a 6S to catch her this round. BRC back to keep the space. Oh, Pedrito gets in there.
That looked like a hashtag Jack sweep right there. I mean, even not only from the floor alone, but our players are going at it. RedIAmNot on the Goldlewis. MjKurase, of course, rocking the orange Johnny. There we go. Much better than before. Pressure starting already. Find ourselves in the corner as Goldlewis. Terrible place to be boxed into. Not the best options for escaping outside of a wild assault or dropping that drone. Great jump over here with the air finder going through the wall as well. Chat. What's his name?
Hadman with the deal, respected because of the meter, gets away with it for free. 100 meter to now cook with, for now the vault deal into the finer. Alright, pop to stay, plus it's the TK finer with a fuck ton of risk. You are dead.
The burst was just absolutely building there. A simple hit was all MJ needed to take it. Great dodge around that behemoth here. Oh, and PK fighters are absolutely on deck at this point for MJ. Great job. A couple little stance cancels there to build some meter while he's waiting for the drone to come by. Just never letting a moment go to waste to build some of that sweet, sweet tension. Great knockout hero finder as well. Oh, super PRC to move forward.
Take that space. Caught by the JD though, it comes for us all. JD's ringing out. Burst available for MJ, but able to make it off the wall. Dodges the air throw. No conversion when as Red falls back to the ground. The gun not fast enough.
Great little reset option there to not break the wall initially. I don't think it will be enough to kill Goldlewis though.
They live.
He is a beefy boy. Great jumping into the overhead low. Good stuff to MJ here, taking a pretty confident, I'd say, first game of this losers semis. I'll lose quarters. Apologies. Got ahead of myself. Got excited.
Losers quarters. Losers quarters sounds like an arcade era term, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think it's what you do when you'd go to the arcade and play the guy who's always at the Street Fighter cab, you know? That's how you lose your quarters. Thank you. I got dad jokes too, Anchored.
Hell yeah.
Alright, here we go. No jokes happening with this gameplay right now. MJ will spend that burst right away, not trying to take any Goldlewis pressure. Absolutely good stuff here as well. And immediately is there to gun. Who needs neutral when you have a gun?
Great conversion off at 6K, securing that hard knockdown. Coming in to build that meter, gonna have it by the time he arrives. It's the TK Finer RC. Meter built back up to keep it going.
There's the J. Once again, enough to kill, but 100 meter on red side. So Super PRC is an option there too. Chooses the backdash as well. Great knowledge of how actually the options are for Johnny at the hard wall break. Great stuff here so far from Red. But unfortunately, MJ taking that first round. Pushing forward here. No full pickup there on the Misfiner. Oh, and that side switch, JH, just getting so much value.
Oh, the pickup with the drone too. Time enough to go down with the system. Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah. the finer in the wrong direction. Whoop, PRC. Okay, never mind. We're back. Like, no one saw that. Oh, the super PRC to keep it safe. It sees that Red is under the threat, though. Keeps it safe, finds the BT later in neutral. Looks good. All the start avoided but unpunished. 2K to take some space, but no confirm.
While keeping that pressure going.
Cranked.
So cranked right now. Any hit could absolutely start to evaporate Red's health, but actually gets the JD started out. And look at that damage just off of what seems like a simple BNB. Even Johnny of all people as well.
The RC. Oh, maybe missed the RC on that super. No, has meter to keep it safe, but safe just as is. For the TK, no confirm. No big confirm. Misfire cancels. The misfire cancels seem like such a misery to deal with as Goldlewis. That being said, RedIAmNot working their way in. The drone established. The overhead. BRC. It's the backdash. Burst out from MJ. 100 meter to cook with. Oh.
And it feels like this is so close. Oh, but no full pickups here. A lot of drop opportunities, unfortunately.
Hard knockdown. Chip him out. Chipped and dipped. Spend your meter and die.
Yeah, really great option by Red there. Kind of checkmating MJ based on the options they have here. No meter to work with. MJ not really believing in that 5P. Unfortunately, that potentially could have been it for them here, but Red recognizing after they ran in, that gun could easily seal it out, especially with full security behind it. So,
yeah, you can
really
see that
good answer back.
Yeah, you can see that exact moment he runs up. Oh, I could do a pressure string. Wait, no, I could just I could shoot this guy.
Both our players such high caliber at their character then. Sure, MJ will be able to find opportunities to answer back. It's gotta not quite let Red get started here, having to spend the burst already. Oh, and super PRC.
In to dodge that card pop. And clinch the round. Security cancels.
So much damage here. Great block on that Ensenga as well. There, no burst from MJ, so we're kind of stuck taking a lot at this point. Drone, go my child, play the neutral for me. Oh, great far slash challenge onto there. Okay, so how MJ gets started. Keeps that pressure going. Oh, he was gonna actually whiff, but no punish.
MJ, so unfortunate on like when they are gambling to try and take advantage. Again. Oh my god, that's so funny. There's something about the gun that is so funny to me.
I mean,
here's my combo. I shoot you 40 times.
Yeah. Button, 37 bullets is the combo. So really good stuff from Red there.
Yeah, some rough adaptations from MJ, looking to 6B a couple of those JDs, and every time he did, Red would back off, go for the drone, and every time he didn't, Red sent it in with that JD.
The sequence feeling very familiar of the previous game. Red kind of find themselves getting boxed in here. Risk definitely building. Let's see if MJ can actually take advantage and get the hit necessary this time.
Okay. This is the CS link up. Piercy to keep it safe. Finds a bit of conversion, but it's 2P. If you are above and in front of Goldlewis, that button is coming for you. Looking for a burst bait, but a burst actually escapes here. Not able to cut down the drone. It's one of the few projectiles you can't, but only if it's got max security. The JD drift in with the BRC. Didn't quite link, but got MjKurase in the corner here. A fantastic far slash bar.
Yeah, I believe that BRC will allow Goldlewis to combo off some of those really Artisan's hits, but unfortunately not really able to pick it up. MJ taking that first round here of Game 4. Oh, great. 2K in into the hard knockdown. Setting up the card into that immediate overhead as well. Red caught doing something on Wake Up, then getting clipped by that card. Probably have to go through. MJ is such a good spot here in this game 4. Starting to feel like we're gonna go to a game 5 here, Anchored.
That's what it's looking like. That being said, I'm not one to count RedIAmNot out before the fat secretary sings. Oh, 2D to check. 100 meter on MJ's side though. And that counter hit does it.
Yeah. Definitely hearing the old counter with the slowdown. Blinking health bar, you know it's over. So great to hear. And good stuff navigating around the drone as well, too. Like the RPS is definitely not, terrible for Goldlewis in that situation. So found that delayed jump over then just to get over it and be able to continue their pressure for MJ. But go into game 5 here. Wouldn't expect anything less from these players who are putting in their all, the last minute practice before Evo. Let's see
and
who
so close to getting
out.
paid tonight too. Winner of this just has one more round before they're in the money. And then they're playing to find out how much. Oh, even the conversion into the drone, but that beats you just an inch away from keeping up the pressure. The finer whiffs though, too lateral. Drone disappears just a little too early. Too little security after the last one. Not able to convert. Now getting caught by the TK Finer.
The awareness of Red to try to go for that continued combo, utilizing the drone. Just go, sorry, Dad, I'm tired. It turns itself off. So, bummer there. Once again, not letting MJ get any free misfire pressure after, but catches this out there. And so far, MJ now looking at set points. Oh, great catching.
Hit the burst out early. The shots ringing out. Red just absolutely calling out every option of the MJs this round.
Great movement by RedIAmNot to get around a lot of the different normal options from MJ on this Johnny here. That should be enough to do it. And then, of course, just like round 3 of game 5. Love to see it.
Heading in, Wild Assault dodge the 2P. Not hitting the move after Nsenga.
I love how Nsenga just goes over Wild Assault, by the way. I think that's probably pretty nice.
Of course it has to, right?
Yeah, he needs it.
First available. Meter available. Fast RC into super. Didn't give Kurase a chance. Red with a perfect to close out the set.
Wow. I feel like I blinked. And, I mean, look, this is another incredibly fast game. This was over in, another 15-second round. So, very, very guilty gear of it, I must say. Incredibly good stuff here from Red, who's going to take it. And as your reward, Red, you get to play Jack now in the semis.
True.
So, there you go.
Only one game away from being in the money.
I think everybody now is in the money, right? Because fourth is...
Are we... Oh, do we pay out to 4th now? My cringe?
According to Maturino, that's the case.
Oh, okay. Everyone's in the...
Oh.
200.
I'm
Never mind.
Stinky little...
If y'all want to see all 4 get paid, you know what to do. Start buying some shirts. No, I'm just joking. Unless you want to. Unless you want to.
Unless?
All the shirt money does go towards supporting the prize pot and getting a shirt to you. So it's a good way to get that done. That being said, there's also those free match burrito codes, 25 cents a pop. If you, all you got to do is just sign in. We're gonna head back up to winners though before we see Jack versus RedIAmNot. We're gonna let Classified and Domi warm back up by beating the hell out of each other here in winners finals.
Yeah, I'll be kind of curious to see the result of this set. Can't say I necessarily remember Classified and Domi fighting in previous online tournaments, but I'm sure they met each other before in a bracket or two. So we'll be curious to see who comes out on end, who, as the classic casters say, who wants it more, which I never really got that term, but I think all these players want to win at this point. You don't get to top 8 without wanting to win. So I'm sure we'll have a very exciting match coming ahead for you guys here. And then, depending on the loser of that set, they will then play the winner of Jack and RedIAmNot. So, still have a bunch more games coming for you here. But here we are, guys. Winners finals of the Jeekly 66. The Givo, if you will. Classified on the Geo. Domi on... Oh, on the Kai, actually. Okay, so... Trying to play some neutral with some neutral right now. Love to see the option to go with something a little bit different here. Definitely have seen Domi play before.
Yeah, we've got the entire Illyrian ruling family. Have like a tertiary disease. Oh, what a burst bait from Classified to keep the pressure going.
And I love doing that route to pull Domi away to get a little bit more damage in. The wall is ready so low health-wise, so good to see Classified just showing how much aware they are of what they can do to maximize their damage. So far looking like a mostly Classified round, but Domi answering back here. Riley will go through for positive bonus. Great answer here. Will it be simple 6K pressure? Bursting off saying not quite yet, Domi here. Oh, and there's that BR shift down, but burst is back already for Domi. I believe a full route should be enough to kill. Oh, but no pickup actually.
But it's the throw.
Great run-up throw by Domi here, just recognizing that uncomfortability of the combo situation. Oh, and a rare flip kick hit, I gotta say. I feel like Geo players, for the most part, do not like that option, but the option of least thought could sometimes be the best choice. Even Nitro hit the Leo command grab on top. Let's see here. Oh, but no pickup, unfortunately. Such an odd timing combo for Giovanna. Definitely unfortunate here, but I'm sure Classified can hold strong as they're taking this pressure. Great fast cancel out. Good deep dash in. Potentially think it might be a throw. Combo. I have to say Classified absolutely taking a good advantage of this BRC. YRC taking their turn back.
And with the wall break and the super, that's more than enough.
Great stuff there. With a 2K starter then, being like a life starter, I expect the ability to make sure that it kills, especially when you're not worried about building burst for your opponent. But there is that burst. Say, get off me, Classified, but getting pushed back into the corner already just to run into and honestly, great route recognition. Really not much else you can get after that 5K. Classified looking like absolutely in control now, and says, I got a 6P2.
Oh, the backdash BRC. Does Classified have enough extension on this route with the wild assault? They do!
Classified just absolutely showing the recognition of the route options here for Geo. Depending on what kind of starters you get, remember your scaling, your gravity, your damage, a lot of things will be different. So being ready with the right options to pick up, make sure you just get the necessary hits to get that wall stick and break for the kill. Great stuff for Classified, taking that first game here of Winners Finals. We all know Domi is an incredible player, sticking on that Kai, going at least. I wonder if we will see it for potentially a Game 3 or Game 4 switch, but again, we know they have the ability to do it. They're in Winners Finals for a reason. See how this shakes up.
In. Oh, dashes in for a whiff punish. A bold 6P, but it gets there. The backdash BRC. Classified the Cerulean Warrior.
And I said it earlier, if Classified gets 50, there's a BRC mix-up in your and even if it doesn't whip, using that frame advantage you just get from the slowdown can be enough sometimes, but good stuff here. Oh, great wake-up mash option here from Domi. Immediate burst back from Classified, just trying to keep the momentum going.
Oh, the backdash BRC, but it's empty to bait the DP is crazy, but it works! Classified just one step ahead on cycling these intentions, looking for the burst. Domi was like, you know what, my bad. Hard to burst on the BRC though.
It absolutely is. The BRC vendor, I must say. Great stuff in Class 5. Looking pretty much in control for most of these sets so far. I wonder if we will see Dom make that switch or if they feel very confident in this Kai pick being the solution, and they are. So I expect it. Technically, you know, if you come through on the loser's final side, you get another chance to crack at Class 5 if it doesn't work out, but I
You do
can
gotta
totally
beat
see Dami
whoever
come back.
else ends up in losers finals though, and there's gonna be some competition there. Whoever wins between Jack and Red.
Very true.
Burst out on both sides. Travau through the projectile. That does beat projectiles. Gotta remember that. Keep that bit of knowledge in your brain. Backdash BRC. It's a throw this time actually. RC up. Take him over to the wall. I thought it was gonna drop like 4 different times, and it didn't drop any of them, and Classified got the kill. This character's routing is crazy.
I feel like Gio genuinely has some of the most expressive make-your-own combo routing, and it all looks cool and does a lot of damage. Good stuff here. Basically kind of in and out pressure. Great fuzzy jump out. Taking a lot of damage with this punish, and but not going through the wall though. Not quite close enough.
Scoot up 2K. Text the throw. Flashes with the Sun Dipper. Oh, tries to bait the Travau, possibly?
Ooh, a great mash to seal it.
Classified.
Oh, and Red on the...
RedIAmNot on the Nago?
On the Nago. I have seen Red pile this stuff times into Jack as well. So excited to see if it continues to level up as he puts more and more time. Incredibly strong character.
Ambitious figure forward, caught out by Jack. A burst out from RedIAmNot to try and play around at that 2-blood spacing, but Jack makes it in with a throw. Oh, no Deus Ex Machina though, just the CS. 5H whiff, and Jack is in with 100 meter to burn. And your life bar in his fingertips.
And I'm wondering if he kind of chose to keep the meter just to cover any option, right? Because, you know, not already was that being at such high blood there. It's kind of like what you're scared of, you know, as far as any kind of special cancel options there. But one thing is definitely scarier than getting bitten by the vampire Nago himself.
A 6H FD'd out, so Jack's able to get in with the 2S, get things started. Backdash is something that wasn't there, and now Jack's taking you into the corner. No opportunity to burst. It's the low.
Simple 2-button hit, taking half of your life bar. Oh, actually could have potentially fast RC canceled for a kill. Now we're gonna give Jack a chance to come back here, potentially even lose the burst now as well.
And it's the clone.
Let's take the round.
Nagoriyuki clone, even in anti-air. It does it all. Sets up your strike throw, anti-airs. It's the tick throw into the bite. Those 2K6D is getting FD'd out by Jack, getting him some space towards the end of these pressure strings. 6H just a little minus, but if you can get it to whiff, it's a bigger gap than you can play around with. Oh, an ambitious 2K2D, but pays off. J2K.
Oh my gosh. And this routing choice from Jack, just trying to bait burst with all his might.
Moves back away. PRC available, but VRC available from Jack means a throw and 1 round on the board for the gunslinger.
Yeah, and like at this point, I thinking maybe it's gonna be like a JS jump in or something, or maybe even like an FRC down with an option. I actually expect Red going for that, but didn't quite work out. Jack feels to be very ready, very locked in, checking all the meter, kind of considering his options as he goes in.
You can definitely see the vision, yeah, of being like, oh, this is what he's gonna do. And sometimes when you're in that situation, you spend your meter first in that last touch situation. You're like, oh no, because your opponent just has the world. Burst out from RedIAmNot though. Blood to cook with. These 2K6Hs just being definitely avoided by Jack. CS bringing him back down to earth, but no real threat behind it afterwards. Popped up by the steady aim. No bullets left though.
Jack just doing everything in his might to not let these sword normals potentially even be on block to build that blood back. Right there. Ramlethal has been stuck at 3 for so long, but a great 5H connects finally. Big damage with one single swing.
Smart back dash.
Oh, it actually falls on the same side.
And with wall, not enough to get to the wall. Guns out. Does he have enough time to put it away? Back dash is it.
Damn, he's good.
He might be a little nasty with the chat. Finds the wall sticks. Doesn't get the curse. Avoids the Beyblade though. No focus on Jack's side. Has meter to go for the super to get it back. Dodges the bite. Looks for the burst. Burst gets out anyways though.
Great PRC forward to cover that whiffed. And grab here. Oh, 6H clippy and Fidgety Fuzzy. Burst off immediately. Oh, we were in the send
to get in. Yeah, sometimes you gotta send.
You're so tired. You're like, there's no way you bursted me there. Come on. You know, just enough is all they needed. Great stuff for Red attempting there, but Jack taking it. Taking us to a game 3, 2-0 for Jack here in losers semis. Oh, and thanks for the raid to Lifelike Cafe. Appreciate y'all pulling up.
We're here in losers semis. We got Jack versus RedIAmNot going up against. Winner of this is going to be going up against DomiWurld and losers finals next, and then up in grands fighting. The winner of that's going to be fighting classified.
Much better start here for Red so far in this game 3. Oh, great. 2H catching there as well. Jack is inevitable, finding their way to get in with some pressure. Great JS catches their option here, going through the wall with the Deus Ex. Getting those bullets back, and so much concentration to work with.
Oh, counter hit, close smash. Yep.
That's all you need.
No birthday here saying, nope, I want it for the next round. I want it for the next round. Unika forward throw. Goes for the meaty overhead. Blood to spend. Maybe wanting to just sit around that 2-blood area. 5H catches the backdash. Ooh, the bite closes it out. Signs of life from RedIAmNot. Could be the transfusion they need. Just outside of that throw range. Jack finding a conversion there into the curse on the other side. Burst out now, nearly full on blood. The fadeaway JS, enemy of advancing Beyblading Nagos everywhere. If you've played this matchup, that is a familiar one. Oh, the wake up 2K2D. The Lion does not concern themselves with an advancing Happy Chaos. Ooh, finds a CS. This could be how it happens, chat.
Damage.
Didn't get the super, got the far slash instead to try and lock out burst, but instead got far slash. Brutal. BRC available. Still alive. Oh, but it's the scooter. It's the slingshot.
Domi actually gonna be piloting the Kai in this matchup as well. Right here too. We are in our losers finals. Chat, let me know how you're feeling about the games tonight. Let's jump in here. Great block on that 6P option. Ooh, now we find ourselves being in that shock state. Oh, almost a full route pickup.
The dog's in your face. Respected it. Jack took another turn to get in with that 2K. Super available. Chat, is this enough? I think it is. It's not. He's alive. Dragon installs on the table. Oh, it's the 2P.
Sometimes something as simple as a 2P is all you need. We're kind of FP drift in the air to change our approach in after. Oh, but there it is. Locking that normal into the roll.
It's the counter hit 2S. Time for focus into the Deus Ex Machina. Oh, the IBFD. The JP baiting the DP after.
Jack taking a pretty resounding strong first game here. Wondering if we'll be seeing Dami switch to Sin at all, or if Kai is the way. I know a lot of players have put a lot of time into dealing with a lot of Sin's pressure. A lot more interactive ability I think people gave it credit for in the beginning. Dami Zato, I pray. That would be pretty wild. I'm in.
That being said, Jack's is swinging that sword in a lot of the same circles as El Maza, right? So no stranger to Kai, I imagine, especially on this color.
The esports pink goes pretty hard.
Linking in off the 5K shots. Short route, Bahia gets it done. Refills the guns. YRC to try and take a turn. JD to bring him back down to earth. Counter hit, close slash. Reset into the throw. And the CS just a little late. Jack knew. Even time for the super. Back to Crush's guts. That CS being just one frame late could have been the difference there.
Never missed the timing here. Great chases on the up back here. But Dami not quite able to turn anything into a full combo or pressure here. Great IB on the Dire Clat. Gonna reward Jack here with pushing to the wall. Might be enough to break them through. It absolutely is. There's that positive bonus rolling through.
Ignore the yawn. That wasn't anything else.
And it feels like we were just here, going through the wall with Deus Ex again. Still a little bit of life left. Dami hanging on by a thread. The gun is out.
It's the J2K
Round is over.
on the same side. That do be looking ambiguous, chat. It could happen to you. This Jack guy might be kind of good. That's what I'm saying, dude. This Jack guy might be kind of good. Kind of nasty on the sticks. That being said, there's a reason Dami's up here in losers finals too.
Absolutely. You said it before. Dami would have to get through the winner of Jack or Red, and Jack looking like they want their shot at classified as well. Not gonna run back here, but Dami definitely no slouch here. I'm sure they'll be able to lock in, find the option, but so many J2Ks in your future. When does it end? When does this guy stop Goomba stomping on me? Oh, runs right into the 6P. No full pickup though. Well, unfortunately, a potential mash option or DP attempt, but gets close slash for their troubles.
Jack
just like that.
Point. 5K, the stop sign.
I might have to call it as I see it right now. It's feeling like absolutely, oh, what a rare, he actually out of bullets after the roll. Didn't quite have the option to cover it here, but Dami not quite ready for that situation either.
Oh, finds the air throw. That's one in the chamber. Another throw means, oh, possible two more. He goes for some mix, doesn't quite find it. Burst out, fully reloaded. That's the throw, but not the follow-up on the whiff. Looking for the burst, doesn't quite find it yet. 5D, but it's interrupted, no focus. Domi aware of the situation. Dash up 5k, but it trades. Bar slash into the corner here. Stun Dipper. JD blocks. Going for the reset. Into the throw. 5k avoiding the diary clock.
No bullets to follow it up. So close. Oh, it's just enough.
The jump out. And Jack shoots down DomiWurld. They will not make it back up to grand finals. We've got classified. We've got Jack. It's grand finals of the Jeekly 66. No anime girls in sight. Wait, no, one of them. Giovanna's right
I would
there.
say, I'm looking at an anime girl right now here, Anchor. But let's see here, guys. Grand finals, as we said, Jack will have to win 2 sets to be able to take this Jeekly. Classified simply needing to take one, being on that winner's grands. You know, I've seen these two play before. It definitely feels like at times Jack has had a number, but Classified's been on quite a tear over the past month or so. And Jack, as Jeekly said, Classified one of the only people to ever beat Jack in a Jeekly so far. So let's see if they can repeat that accolade tonight.
Classified was the one that sent
Jack
Jack the losers in the first place this tournament, yeah? Or was that MJ?
That was MJ tonight.
Oh. I'm crazy. Getting back in, Classified running this pressure here in the corner. The counter hit, immediately wall sticking. Yeah, it was MJ. I bet. Woo. Just a pixel. The BRC's Classified special, but it's the throw that closes it out. Takes us to round 3.
Great answer back here. Kind of feels like we're starting at round 1 again. Both players having burst on their side. See who will kind of crack first and do it. Great backdash on that option here. They'll throw. Burst keeps the pressure going. Immediate burst back from Jack.
So from both. These kick buttons jousting in neutral. Flash, but no big conversion. The falling JS taking a turn back for Jack.
Getting the Umasume comparison to our Strive match right now in the chat. If you guys are not pulling up for the on Fridays to be a part of the Twitch stream, make sure you're doing that here. Jack here pretty much just inching out this. Can he do it? And just holding the gun while the FD meter drains. Oh, such a rough spot to be in.
Life under the gun, huh?
This instant replay is so funny. Hold,
Well,
hold.
Well. You feeling lucky, punk?
Oh my gosh, lucky indeed. Great stuff here to Jack taking this first game. See how Classified wants to bounce back. Will be our adaptation here.
Oh, unfortunately got crossed up on their grounded button to try and anti-air. So Jack made it in, resulting in that burst. Scooting, just scooting up. Great punish, getting a burst out of Jack. Air Super makes it back down to Earth. Doesn't establish an advantage. Say 6P on the Travau. No bullets in the chamber though. Meter available. BRC is going to see that backdash and secure the conversion. Secure the kill.
What an incredible route, being able to use that BRC timing just enough to get a bullet so they can get a full conversion, pop up with that charge shot into 3 more bullets, and enough to take that round. Jack just showing an absolute masterclass for this Happy Chaos. Stuff here so far, keeping the pressure going. Classified finals being stuck. Spending time to be able to get some bullets back. Do a hit here. Behind the back gunshot. God, what a terror Happy Chaos clone used to be here, but Far Slash showing us that nothing to be concerned about with multi-hitting options. Going through the wall hard, knocked here. Classified not out of this game 2 yet.
Ooh, and a great tap 5D RC. Gonna rep the options. Oh, just barely too close. Gets thrown out of the startup of Travau there. Just the pull behind the back to get the cross-ups going. Carry to the corner with Deus Ex Machina. Caught out of the air with the shots despite no curse. Burst expect. Oh, big counter hit 2D. Burst out from Jack. PRC as well. But the air throw is going to secure the corner again, and it's one more to close out the round.
Yeah, Jack looking incredibly on fire so far in grand finals. Still having some close bouts here with Classify, but not quite finding himself on the positive side from it. But Jack here just being relentless. Once again, y'all, if Jack does hate this, there's going to be another set immediately after. There will be able to decide the Shin grand finals. Or will Classified lock in, go Super Saiyan, and take us potentially a Game 5 of our first part of Grands? Let us see. Great timing to finally get in here with some 2P checks. Said no throw this time, Jack. Good punch with 2S here, but roll. Such a tough option to be ready for here. Backdash BRC mix. No one does it better than Classified at this with the Geo. Great stuff here. Incredible answer back so far.
And the corner pressure rocking. Didn't quite build the meter, but a nice 5P conversion there. Taking Jack back over. Mix here, and it's the throw. Classified on the board.
And great stuff to Classified there. Just an incredibly well piloted, mostly right on a lot of the choices there. Just such a strong answer back against such a powerful player as Jack, but Classified's on winner's side, Grands for a reason. Here we go, game 4. Can Jack slow this down a little bit and bring us to that finals reset? Or we can actually see that game 5. Great 5K usage so far here by Classified. Much less committal, safer light option here where you'll get a lot of functionality from. Oh, and the pressure light, but unfortunately the 2-on-4K with was Jack's time to press 2S and pick a combo up here. Close slash catching the backdash, a charged 5D for more damage. My goodness, look at this here. That little, it's hard to see, that's Happy Chaos doing that damage there. Great stuff here. Tap 5D.
5D shot.
Check this mix. Taps 5D.
Hey, it works.
It works, it works. Oh, once again, catching the backdash with that close slash again.
Oh, Travau wall bouncing. Didn't quite get the burst bait. Cow out of the air, but no conversion. Almost, you almost don't even want one if you don't have the meter to secure the hard knock down there, right? You just kind of want to keep the corner, but now Jax got you there, but a great backdash is going to find a gap to take your turn back.
Great YRC timing to stop that pressure from Classified. But once again, tap 5D gunshot. Keeping it there. Oh, a little slump time. Building up a little bit of burst for Classified at this point.
Great
5D mash out though.
But the throw is baited. Carried into the corner. Not able to burst because of the Wild Assault extension. And Jack resets the bracket.
Jack is inevitable. It's such a strong competitor in both the online and offline space. We've all seen Classify be able to pull a few top 8s recently, so I'm sure they can definitely lock in, look inward, and figure out what it's going to take to stop Jack here. We'll be hopping into this set here shortly.
Grand Finals reset here at the Jeekly 66. Make some noise in the chat. If you haven't yet, there's just a couple more moments to claim those Matcherino codes. We got a couple left, I think. If we don't, y'all are the goats. Free 25 cents out of the pockets of these players. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
First already out for both of these players. Just absolutely swinging haymakers. The 5K just a hair away. Wall stick secured.
Something that wall, that hard not a positive here, rolling in for Jack. This is such a scary place to be in against Happy Chaos. You just see the meter constantly building, knowing you have to take another mix-up after getting knocked down. We will have the ability to potentially wire sleep, but actually takes the space away. Jack knowing he doesn't need a whole lot to make this happen. Oh my gosh, the BRC forward to catch the backdash. Wow. They're looking on fire right now.
Foul. Just gonna throw off the stagger off the blue while the salt hits. No concentration right now, so a little bit of time needed to burn for Jack, but Classified's gonna make use of that to get their pressure started. And just goes for the meaty CS on the ground there. Nothing too fancy. 2S reaches. Would that be enough, chat? It's looking like it is. Jack takes first game of the reset.
Just like Jack did on the Grand Finals winner side, at least, or first level of Grands. Simple game one going to Jack here. No round drop so far. Just incredibly strong play, very optimized, and a lot of challenges there. A little bit scrambly towards the end. A couple, both players pressing to see how much one's going to push their advantage. A couple trades working out here and there, but Jack finding themselves on the winning side of that here. Let's see how Classified can pull it up. They're able to take a game on the first set. See how they adjust here. Oh, no full pickup here. Joe definitely not known for a lot of her air routes without some wild assault momentum behind it, so a tough pickup regardless here. Oh, but stays same side after the roll, after the FD. Might have messed with Classified a little bit. Should be enough. It is first round of this game 2 of losers. The Grand Final reset. Jack here absolutely showing they are in control. Just basic fishing, but actually attempted here. Wonder if they thought maybe a throw attempt was coming after that 5K, but simply met with a close slash for counter hit. Pushing in the corner. Oh, it's so plus after that situation. Should be enough. It is.
The 5's even kills with the charge. A2D into the corner. Tries to beat the far slash, but doesn't quite get it. Punishes the 2K, goes in for the throw. Just trying to keep Jack in this corner and keep blowing him up. Oh my! The burst too. Classified tying it up.
Great answer back by Classified. Some very strong sequences and good choices. Pulls them through. Starting to feel a little bit like the first set between these two. And a very quick answer back by Classified. Let's see how Jack immediately adjusts some of these options. If they're going to run straight to 2 wins here, or are we going to get potentially a game 5 in this Grand Final reset? Very basic fishing here with these lights. Both players not want to commit anything too heavy quite yet. Great air throw off of this delayed pin. And I'm loving seeing a lot of backdashes here against Happy Chaos's gun reticle, then not quite giving Jack the ability to kind of get like a free neutral and a shot to get in, so.
Oh, the 5 DRC. Definitely one of the advantages of coming into grand finals from the winner's side is you have 2 sets, right? Your opponent has had to have played more games to get there. You're likely more fresh, right? You've got more time to analyze. And Classified has time to condition and just work in this corner.
Doing work. Classified is here. Jack just feeling absolutely stuck. I think it should be enough to kill another charge dust. It absolutely is.
2-1. Is Classified about to take it down against Jack?
I mean, they've done it before. I imagine I could see them doing it again. So definitely showing incredibly strong neutral choices here with Geo's tools. Jack definitely feeling in control in the moments when he's going, but it doesn't mean that Classified can't quite weasel their way in, can't quite work their way down, get you to press on something, make you think a throw is coming, and that big counter hit responds. Classified now on tournament point here. An immediate burst off, first hit goes to Class, and immediate answer back with the burst. Both players here working where that next hit's gonna really hurt. Happy Chaos time.
Yeah, Jack is not out yet, so don't count your dogs before they hatch.
Learning today that dogs might come from eggs if they're hatching.
The gun's still out, so unable to block, but 100 meter to work with on this other side here. Just gonna use 50th though. Says, hey, I can do that too. Baits the YRC.
Good awareness by Jack, being ready for that YRC option. Oh, and 2K underneath the 5K and gunshot doesn't quite lock on.
Oh, that last hit active enough to stay out and find that counter hit. Caught out of the IAG though, and baited the burst. Builds the meter, finds the curse. Is your life already gone? Roll behind again. Keep that wall break as well. Her slump shoot 2-2. Game 5. Set point for the Jeekly 66. Who will be our GVO champion?
Tough to say. Both players are fighting incredibly well. It feels like they are all locked in. All of the tricks are coming out at this point. It seems like whoever can just kind of maintain that momentum is being able to take it then. We've seen Burst just absolutely be ripped on both sides immediately. I imagine kind of how the set's going to end up going. Class getting that first hit again. And once again, as every other game. So...
Both players not willing to give up a single inch, both using the burst so early to try and start that momentum. Jumping away and avoiding the throw. Coming back down with the super, but Jack is willing to respect and block it. Caught by the 2K.
Oh, and this route's going to absolutely hurt. Won't quite kill, but it does give Jack back positive bonus of his beat, but Class is sitting on at least half a burst bar and tension.
And the
go in!
Goes all in. Hobo avoiding a bit of that damage because of the defense buff. Didn't bait deflect shield long enough, but it doesn't matter. Finds the counter hit after. Classified, snatching around from the jaws of defeat. The hungriest wolf in the room.
That was incredibly crazy here. Running pretty strong too. Great deep 5K choice then to catch Jack going back. Pressure here now. Would have been the throw pressure. Great wires to get him off me.
First built back up.
Tension is so real right now between these two players. But Jack just quite gets it with a 2K. Going through a Deus Ex. Full concentration, full bullets.
100 meter on the Classified side though. Finds the connection, looking for the burst. Finds the positive bonus as well with the wall break, not enough to kill. Backdashes the shot. Travau in, but it gets 6P'd. Can Jet keep it going? Burst available.
And I wasn't quite sure if Klaus was going to be willing to burst there, but we save it for the round 3. I can totally respect that.
Didn't want to go for it. Holy moly.
Both players standing there for a
Burst
second.
and
You can feel the tension between these two anchored.
Holy moly.
Any one hit could potentially be that your last. Oh, but unfortunate backdash here.
Until that counter hit, close slash, and so much damage off the wrist.
Oh my gosh, look at that red
You
bar.
only have your burst back already though. YRC to try and take a turn back. Throw into the corner. Route on back throws. 100-meter available. Burst out for Jack. Finds the low. His burst isn't back in time.
This should be it for Jack. Enough to take it. Our G-Vote champion.
It's so good to be back. Happy to spend Friday with all of you guys. Hope to see you guys next week. Travel safe. Actually, are we taking next week off for Evo? I think we are.
Yeah, G's going. Yeah.
So we're not going to be here next Friday. So excited to see you Friday after next.
Stay safe. Be kind to each other. All the good stuff.
Hell yeah. Later, everybody.